And today's coin toss is brought to you by DCU. Try banking the DCU way. San Diego have won the toss, and they will be receiving going from our right to left. Patriots lining up on the left side right now, and a lot of jubilation taking place here at Gillette Stadium at this point. Chargers come in with a 13-5 record. Of course, the Patriots are 17-0, and the Chargers have won their last 8 in a row, 6 regular season, 2 playoffs, and once again they've been on a little bit of a run, so we'll see how it plays out as the game progresses. And now it's all set to go, and here to bring you the play-by-play, the voice of the Patriots, Gil Santos.
Thank you very much, Dino Capiletti. Great job as usual, kicking off left to right. Steven Gostowski, Darren Sproles, averaging 27 yards a kickoff return, takes it at the 2, up the middle to the 5, to the 10, 15 to the 20, across the 20 to about the 24, close to the 25-yard line. Down covering for the Patriots on the special teams was Mike Vrabel on the tackle, along with Eric Alexander for the Patriots and Pierre Woods. And it is 1st and 10 for San Diego from their own 24-yard line. The Chargers on offense average 127 yards rushing, 188 passing, 25 points a game in the regular season. The Patriots giving up an average of 98 on the ground, 180 in the air, 16 points a game. Phillip Rivers is starting at quarterback for the Chargers. 1st and 10 from their own 24, slot to the near side left. Handoff comes to LaDainian Tomlinson to the right, and he is wrapped up after he gets a couple of 3 yards to the right side. Rodney Harrison came out of the secondary to help out Ty Warren on the tackle at about the 27-yard line. Make it a gain of 3 for San Diego and LaDainian Tomlinson on 1st down. Tomlinson, the league's leading rusher. Over the regular season, 1,474 yards rushing for Tomlinson. Slot to the near side left. And now they shift with a fullback. Lorenzo Neal offset right. Tomlinson is the I-back. Rivers, handoff comes to Tomlinson again to the right side, and he is wrapped up after getting close to the 30-yard line. Vincent Wilfork was there for the Patriots. Teddy Bruschi was there. They're going to mark it only at the 28-yard line, so make it a gain of just a yard for Tomlinson on 2nd down. And it'll be 3rd down and 5 for San Diego from their own 28-yard line. The ball is just across the 28, so it's 3rd and a little bit better than 5.
This is going to be a big part of the game, Gil, the 3rd down factor. The Chargers very successful last week on 3rd down.
Regular season averaging 39% on 3rd down conversions. Rivers out of a shotgun, running back to his left. Rivers takes the shotgun snap and drops back to throw. Looking, dumps it over the middle. It is dropped by Darren Sproles. It's 3 downs and out for the San Diego Chargers, and now they will have to punt into the wind. The Patriots, with left to right selection of what they wanted to go from in this opening quarter, took the wind at their backs for the first quarter. Patriots in their blue jerseys, silver helmets and pants. The Chargers, white helmets, white jerseys, blue pants. Back deep at the 14-yard line to punt is Mike Schiffers, and he is averaging on the season 46 yards a punt. Handles the snap and gets it away. Coming underneath it is Welker at the 40, 45, and up to the 49-yard line, but a flag is down at the other end.
They gave him a penalty. The punter just fell down. Guys were trying to break off and away from the punter, Cyphers, but he fell down, and he did a pretty good job of acting, although he's limping now.
Well, naturally.
Sure.
Our referee is Jeff Triplett, and we'll wait for him to make the call. So rather than the Patriots having the football near midfield, apparently the Chargers are going to get it with a chance to continue a first down.
Into the kicker, number 97 for the receiving team. It's a 5-yard penalty. It'll still be 4th down.
Okay, all right. It was not an intentional roughing the kicker. Right. It was running into the kicker, which is 5 yards, and the Chargers needed more than 5 to get the first down. So they will be forced to punt again. But this time, Welker will have to drop back inside the 30. And Cyphers, averaging 46 yards a punt, stands at his 19. The Chargers, by the way, give up returns averaging almost 11 yards a return on the season in punt returns for the opposition, and that's a lot.
Yeah, they're vulnerable there.
Cyphers stands between the hash marks at the 19-yard line, punting right to left. He will be kicking into the wind. Handles the snap and gets the punt away high in the air. Settling under it, signaling fair catch. Wes Welker takes it at about his 27-yard line. So the Patriots, because of the running into the kicker penalty, lose about 22 yards of field position. They would have had it at the 49. Instead, they have it at their own 27. And now the Patriots' record-setting offense comes onto the field for their first possession. Regular season averaging 116 yards rushing, 295 passing, 411 yards a game, 37 points a game. Last week against a very good Jacksonville defense, they rang up 31 points. First and 10 Patriots, their own 27. Brady is at quarterback with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side left. And 1, Kevin Falk, to the near side right. Brady out of the shotgun. 50 regular season touchdown passes. Takes the direct snap. Stands in the pocket. Fires it down the field. It is overthrown for Kyle Brady, and he had him open. Had him open at the San Diego 45-yard line.
Got a seam route, and Kyle Brady from his tight end position right straight up the field. Tom Brady, by the way, not wearing any gloves on either hand.
So it'll be a second down and 10 for the Patriots from their own 27-yard line. Brady, of course, last week 3 touchdown passes against Jacksonville. This time Brady ducks under center. Lawrence Maroney is the I-back. Tight end shifts in motion right to left goes Kyle Brady. The handoff to Maroney coming to the left side, and he is going to be wrapped up after a gain of only about a yard or 2 to about the 29-yard line. Cracking down to make the tackle for the San Diego Chargers, linebacker Matt Wilhelm, one of their top regular season tacklers. Ball is marked at the 29-yard line. So it is a third down and 8 for the Patriots against the San Diego Charger tough run defense.
Yeah, they've given up an average of 107 yards a game rushing, Gil.
Brady out of the shotgun, has Falk to his left in the backfield with slots to both sides. Third down and 8 from the 29-yard line for the Patriots, their own 29. Brady checks a 5-6-man defensive front for San Diego. They may be blitzing. Brady takes the direct snap. Here they come. He stands in the pocket, gets rid of the football near side. It is incomplete. And the Patriots will be forced to punt. So both teams 3 downs and out on their first possession.
Right, and once again, we're going to just mention the third down success rate is going to be very important in this kind of game because it's going to be more third and longs, as I can see, as opposed to third and shorts.
Darren Sproles averaging, let's see here, he averages on his punt returns 9.5 yards. Standing back at the 13, Chris Hansen punting left to right, averaging 41 yards a punt. The kick is away, and a good one with a win. Chases Sproles all the way back to the near side. He drops the football, and it goes out of bounds on the near side inside the 25-yard line as Sproles dropped the punt. A tough punt to handle by Chris Hansen. And San Diego will start inside their own 25-yard line. Timeout on the field with the game scoreless on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Sports-related brain injuries can be prevented by using the right protective equipment. To learn more, visit BIAMA.org.
Second successive start at the 24-yard line for the Chargers.
Antonio Gates has gone into the locker room. Brandon Maluuna is the tight end. First and 10, San Diego, their own 24. Rivers on first down, play action fake, back to throw, fires to the near side. It is caught on the near side, up at the 44-yard line for a San Diego first down to Chris Chambers. And now Gates is coming back onto the field from the locker room. So it's first and 10, San Diego. That's the first down of the game. Rivers completing the pass to the near side. Over the regular season, Chambers caught 66 passes. Rivers with 21 touchdowns, 15 interceptions on the season. He also fumbled the ball 11 times. First and 10, San Diego, their own 44 to give us to LaDainian Tomlinson. Hard run to the left side. He gets it up to the 49-yard line in a 5-yard gain before he is brought down. Had Dallas Thomas over there for the Patriots on Michael Turner, not LaDainian Tomlinson. But Tomlinson, of course, suffered a knee injury last week. Rivers has 2 injured knees, and Antonio Gates has a dislocated big toe. So their 3 offensive stars are hobbling a bit. Maluuna remains in as the tight end. Second down and 5, San Diego from their own 49. Offset left fullback, back to throw. Rivers looking down the middle, fires to the right. It is caught for a first down across the Patriots' 45-yard line. And that's Chambers again inside the 45 to about the 42-yard line.
Well, nice job by Rivers that time, stepping up in the pocket. Looked like he wanted to go wide to Tomlinson. At the last minute, he found Chambers over the middle.
First and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 42-yard line. Rivers has the fullback offset left with Turner, the running back, or the I-back. First and 10, Chargers at the Patriot 42-yard line. No score first quarter. Rivers play action fake. Back to throw. Steps up. Fires down the field. It is tipped away beautifully by Asante Samuel. Intended at the 25-yard line for Vincent Jackson. Good job by Samuel.
Yeah, it looked like it took a little time for that ball to get there. So I feel like the wind factor played a role right there. Allowed Samuel to get into position to knock it away.
Second and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 42. 10:26 to go here in the first quarter of a scoreless game. To the far side right is Jackson. To the near side left is Chambers. Now Tomlinson's in the backfield to the right of Rivers in a shotgun formation. Second down and 10. Chambers comes in motion right to left. Direct snap to Rivers. Here's a rush. He goes to the right side with it complete to Tomlinson on a screen, but he is shoved out of bounds by Teddy Bruschi on the far side of the field at about the 40-yard line. It might have been closer to the 35.
Yeah, that was well diagnosed by the Patriots defense, Gil, because I think the Chargers showed it a little early, but they also rendered immediately and got over there, prevented him from any kind of pickup.
Yeah, they marked it out at the 41, so it's a gain of only a yard. Third down and 9, San Diego with the Patriot 41. Tomlinson to the left of Rivers in the shotgun formation. Third and 9, San Diego. Slot to the near side left of the Chargers. Patriots with a 5-6-man defensive front with Junior Seau faking the blitz. Direct snap to Rivers. Back to throw. The rush gets rid of the ball near side. It is incomplete. And that's because of the hard pass rush. Mike Vrabel came hard, as did Rodney Harrison, charging after the quarterback, Phillip Rivers, and he had to unload in a hurry. Fourth down, and the Chargers are forced to punt.
Yeah, Harrison's playing a big role in these games because of his ability to blitz and his ability to tackle at the line of scrimmage and his ability to cover. So they're playing him as a linebacker at times and allowing him to rush and blitz and then also get back in coverage.
Cyphers stands at his 44, punting right to left. Back at the 8 is Kevin Falk. Cyphers gets the ball away high in the air, end over end. Fair catch is signaled for and taken at around the 10-yard line by Kevin Falk. And that's where the Patriot offense will come onto the field for their second possession of the game. With the game scoreless, let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Thinking of outsourcing your facility services? Contact UGL Unico, the integrated facility services company serving businesses throughout New England and America. For details, visit UGLUNICCO.com. Patriots' second possession. Brady 0 for 2 throwing in the first possession. That's as many passes that went incomplete as all of last week when he completed 26 of 28 for a record. First and 10 pass at their own 10. Maroney is the lone running back. In motion from right to left goes Kyle Brady. The handoff to Lawrence Maroney trying to go to the left side, but he's not going to get anything. As a matter of fact, going to lose a couple of yards. Coming up hard for the San Diego Chargers to make the tackle, Marlon McCree. And it's a loss on the play. They will mark it at the 9-yard line, so they give him a loss of only a yard. Looked like it was going to be a little bit more than that. Second down and 9 and 11 for the Patriots now from their own 9-yard line. Second down and 11. Brady out of the shotgun. Had Falk to his right, but now Falk comes wide to the near side right. 5 receivers out for the Patriots and an empty backfield for Brady on second down and 11. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. He's got it. Back to throw. Stands in. Fires over the middle. Caught there by Wes Welker. And he's out to the 20-yard line. And that's very close to a first down. It could be a first down. Over to make the tackle for San Diego was Eric Weddle, the rookie. But it is a Patriot first down.
It's what the Patriots do best. Spread out that field, empty backfield, and let Tom just look for the mismatch and also look for number 83 because he's the man he's really looking for.
An 11-yard gain for us and 10 Patriots at their own 20-yard line. Brady again out of the shotgun, and again Falk to his right in the backfield. Slots to both sides of the field on first and 10 from their own 20. Brady takes the snap, stands in the pocket, steps up a little bit, fires it long and deep to the right side, and flags go down. Dante Stallworth was trying to head down the right side, but he appeared as though he was being held. Now let's see where this penalty is going to go. I believe it's going to go against San Diego. It looked like Stallworth was being held at about the 40-yard line. We'll wait for Jeff Triplett.
Illegal contact. Number 23, the defense. 5-yard penalty. Automatic first down.
That's Quentin Jammer of the Chargers. And so it's an automatic first down. First down, the first penalty of the game for San Diego. The ball is out to the 26-yard line of the Patriots. Far half mark. They're trying to go left to right here at Frosty Foxborough. Brady out of the huddle. Maroney is the running back. 3 receivers to the near side right. And no tight end in at the line of scrimmage. Brady, handoff comes to Maroney, trying to turn it wide left. Gets nothing. Cut down at the 25-yard line. San Diego very, very tough to run against. Over to make the tackle was Sean Merriman, along with Igor Olshansky of the Chargers, so it's no gain for the Patriots.
Yeah, up to this point, they definitely have taken away the running game, at least from Maroney anyway. So good pursuit by the Charger defense and good penetration, and they're causing the turmoil in that backfield to prevent him from doing anything.
Second down and 10 from their own 26. Off the right wing in motion left goes Watson. Maroney the lone running back. Brady quick drop, fires to the left, caught by Benjamin Watson up the left sideline and driven out of bounds on the near side across the 30 to the 34. Close to the 35-yard line. The Patriots will be about a yard or a little bit more than a yard shy of a first down. So third down coming up for the Patriots. Third and a long one from their own 34 because they have to get it across the 35. So it's third down and a long. Third down, I'm going to call it 2. Third down and 2 for the Patriots at their own 34-yard line. Brady brings him out. Falk is to his right in the backfield. Slot to the near side right for Brady. 3rd and 2 Patriots at their own 34. Chargers showing blitz. Direct snap to Brady. Here comes the blitz. He fires left. It is incomplete. Intended for Wes Welker. 4th down, and the Patriots are forced to punt.
I'm not sure if Tom had to throw that ball low or he did it on purpose because of the tight coverage from the defensive back.
So, thus far, a very defensive struggle by both teams. 7:05 to go here in the first quarter. Still scoreless. Standing at the 24-yard line, Chris Hansen punting left to right. Back deep, Darren Sproles. Hansen again punting with the wind at his back. Waiting the snap from Lonnie Paxton. It's on the button. Hansen drives it out with the left foot. Sproles comes under it, takes it at his 24, heads left to the 30, 35, and out to the 38, close to the 39-yard line goes Sproles. Willie Andrews down there for the Patriots with Eric Alexander to make the tackle. Timeout on the field, 6:55 to go, first quarter with the game scoreless on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network.
To find a convenient location near you or to learn more about Oberschon's home team program, just visit hardwarestore.com. Oberschon Hardware, they'll fix you right up.
San Diego right now winning the battle of field position as they are 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line. We're scoreless, 6:55 left first quarter. Chargers out of the huddle. Michael Turner, the running back. Behind the quarterback, Phillip Rivers. 1st and 10 at his own 40. Nana Maliuna in motion left, back to the right. Handoff comes to Turner. He is going to be hit in the backfield, spins off the hit, and gets it across the 45, still on his feet, all the way to the Patriot 49-yard line before James Sanders was finally able to run him down. I'll tell you what, this guy Turner's tough, 5'10", 237-pounder. And a first down for San Diego all the way to the Patriot 48-yard line. They had him pinned for a loss of a yard, Gino.
Nobody wrapped him up, and that's what you have to do because he's leaning forward. He's taking a lot of the blows with his shoulder, and if you don't grab him by the legs, bring him down, he's going to keep pumping.
Pinnock is the fullback to the left. The handoff comes to Turner again, cuts it to the left, and this time gets it to about the 40-yard line of the Patriots before Teddy Bruschi is there to bring him down. Now Michael Turner again to the Patriot 45-yard line. Make that a gain of 3 yards in the play. 2nd down and 7 for San Diego at the Patriot 45 as the Chargers winning the battle of field position in Patriots territory for the 2nd time. 1 lone running back this time. That's Turner. And now the fullback, Neal, comes back into the backfield as offset right. Rivers on 2nd down and 7 at the Patriot 45. Rivers back to throw, looks, fires it to the right, and it is way overthrown. Intended over on the far side of the field for Vincent Jackson. It'll bring up 3rd down and 7 for the Chargers at the Patriot 45-yard line.
It certainly looked like a pass that was he lost control of. Just flew right off his hand up in the air, way out of bounds.
Chargers are 0 for 2 in 3rd down conversions. This time it's 3rd and 7. And they'll go out of a shotgun formation. Darren Sproles is to the left of Rivers in the shotgun, with 3 receivers to the far side right, 2 of them piggybacked up close to the line of scrimmage. Rivers takes the shotgun snap. Here's the rush. He gets away from the rush, but he's going to be sacked this time by Junior Seau back at midfield.
There's a flag down, Gil. The flag in the backfield.
A sack by Junior Seau on Phillip Rivers.
Holding number 73 of the offense. The penalty is declined. 4th down.
Marcus McNeil called for holding, but the Patriots declined the penalty. They get the sack from Junior Seau and force San Diego to punt once again. On the regular season, the Chargers allowed 24 sacks. And once again, into punt for the Chargers is Mike Cyphers. Back deep for the Patriots at the 10-yard line. Wes Welker. Cyphers gets the punt away. It's a good one. Coming to the near side, going to bounce and go into the end zone. Good job there, Gino, by Wes Welker to come up and block. We'll talk about it when we come back. Block and prevent the man from downing it. With the game scoreless, let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBC and Patriots Rock Radio Network. If you're a contractor, you know you need equipment to get the tough work done. Wherever you are in New England, call Hertz Equipment Rental, 888-777-2700. Hertz Equipment Rental, the other hardest working players in New England. So the Chargers once again forced to punt. Patriots once again in poor field position. 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Maroney, the lone running back. On 1st down. In motion right to left comes Kyle Brady. Tom Brady on play action. Looks, fires down the right side. It's going to be intercepted. Picked off at the Patriot 38-yard line by Quentin Jammer. Leaped up and grabbed the ball away from the intended receiver on the near side, Dante Stallworth. So Brady throws the interception, and there's the first turnover of the game. And on a cold, windy day with field position a key, turnovers become bigger and bigger in the postseason.
Yes, that's the name of the game. Jammer did a nice job of staying with the quarterback, and Brady eyeballing him. He saw the ball. He didn't have his back to the ball, but Stallworth on the sideline, he cut and made the play on the ball.
Rivers 1st and 10, Chargers at the Patriot 40 to give us to Michael Turner to the left side, busting tackles. A flag goes down as he gets it inside the 35-yard line. Penalty marker down on the play. And we'll wait and see what the penalty is. No score here, 5:01 to play in the first quarter. A defensive battle so far.
Personal foul. Face mask. Number 75 in the defense. 15-yard penalty added to the end of the run. 1st down.
Penalty against Vincent Wilfork on a face mask penalty, and now the ball is all the way down to the Patriot 20-yard line. And the Chargers threaten to take the lead here in the first quarter. Phillip Rivers says something to Michael Turner, his running back, and now Rivers comes up to the line of scrimmage. But a man on the right wing. 1st and 10. Handoff comes to Michael Turner, turning wide to the left side, being hemmed in and cut down along the line of scrimmage. Ellis Hobbs over there along with Rodney Harrison for the Patriots. Little or no gain for Turner. Adalus Thomas was also in on the play. Let's see if they mark it back to the 20 or give them any gain at all. They mark it right at the 20, no gain. 2nd down and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 20-yard line. With that, Antonio Gates comes out of the ball game. And Lorenzo Neal, the fullback, checks in. They line up in a straight I formation. Neal and Turner directly behind Phillip Rivers. 2nd down and 10 at the Patriot 20-yard line. Rivers calling signal. Rivers drops back to throw. Pump fakes left. Still standing there. Now he fires to the left, and it is caught down at the 10-yard line for a 1st down for San Diego. The catch by Chris Chambers. He had a lot of time that time. Rivers had all the time in the world to check over the Patriot defense and get that ball to Chambers for the 1st down to the Patriot 9-yard line. And so with 4:02 to go here in the first quarter, the Chargers have it at 1st and goal to go at the Patriot 9. The ball is on the near hash. They're trying to go right to left. To the near side left comes Gates. Slot to the far side right. Turner, the lone running back behind Rivers. 1st and goal. Handoff comes to Michael Turner. Smacks it down to the 7 where Richard Seymour wraps him up with help from Tyrone Warren. A gain of 2. It'll be 2nd and goal to go at the Patriots 7-yard line.
Good stop by Seymour there.
Make it 2nd and 8 to go for the touchdown because the ball is marked at the 8-yard line. A gain of only 1. Was a good job by Seymour. Just there in a hurry.
Lorenzo Neal comes in for Gates.
2nd and goal to go. San Diego with the Patriot 8. Chambers near side left. Jackson far side right. Manamaliuna is the tight end on the right. Neal the fullback offset right. Turner is the I-back. Rivers is back to throw. Looks, fires it to the right. It's off the hand of Lorenzo Neal and incomplete. Neal didn't turn around until the very last instant.
Yeah.
And I don't think he had any idea where the ball was.
No, he didn't, but he was running a diagonal out from on the right side, and he was chugging out there, but Rivers let the ball go a little too soon, I thought, because Neal didn't have a chance to turn around and find it.
3rd down and goal to go at the Patriot 8-yard line. Rivers out of the shotgun. Darren Sproles is to his right. 3rd and goal. San Diego at the Patriot 8. Rivers awaiting the shotgun snap with a slot to the near side left. Now Rivers gestures to his team. Rivers awaiting the snap. He's got it. Straight back. Looks upfield. Looks up, fires toward the back of the end zone. And it is incomplete. Caught out of the end zone by Chris Chambers.
Yeah, he caught it right at the baseline, but he was landing out of bounds with it. Once again, 3-man rush is all the Patriots mounted in that particular play, so they just dropped everybody in coverage. And then again, just feeling like Rivers isn't going to be running the football much in today's ball game. So good defensive ploy, and they got the job done.
So they hold and force Nate Kading to attempt a 26-yard field goal from the near hash mark angle to his left. 11 of 11 on the regular season from this range. The ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good from 26 yards. Nate Kading puts the San Diego Chargers on top with 2:55 to play here in the first quarter. Timeout on the field with a score San Diego 3 and the Patriots nothing on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Fans Network Health reminds you good health insurance is the best defense against unexpected situations. The best way to stay healthy, Network Health. A great health plan at a great price. Visit network-health.org. The Chargers, one of the better teams in preventing kickoff returns, of teams averaging only 20 yards a return against them. Kicking off from right to left, Nate Kading back deep for the Patriots at the 7-yard line. Lawrence Maroney, as Kading will be kicking into the wind with the Chargers up 3-0. Kickoff is away short and very returnable. Coming up under it, Willie Andrews takes it on the fly at the 30, and up to the 34-yard line goes Andrews. That kick only went to the 30-yard line, Gino, against the wind.
Yeah, well, he got under it as well, but boy, I'll tell you, did a nice job of fielding that kickoff and holding on to it.
The Patriots have their best field position of the game. 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. So with this kind of field position, now you can do a few more things with screens and things of that nature. Brady out of the huddle, has slots to both sides, and now Kevin Falk goes out of the backfield and goes wide to the far side left. Brady in the shotgun. 1st and 10 at his own 35-yard line. Chargers lead 3-0. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. He's got the football. He drops back. He looks. He fires to the right. It is caught by Welker across the 40, and he's out to the 44-yard line. That's where he goes down. Over to make the tackle for San Diego was Eric Weddle. Gain on the play of about 9 yards. Brady to Welker. 2nd down and 1 for the Patriots from their own 44. Ball is on the far hash mark. Patriots trying to go left to right. Stallworth far side left. Moss near side right. Welker into the right slot. Now Maroney is the lone running back behind Brady on 2nd down and 1 at his own 44-yard line. Brady straight back to throw. Looks, fires to the near side, and it's overthrown. Intended for Randy Moss, but well overthrown.
I got to tell you, from what I've seen so far, Gil, I would say that quarterbacks are having a tough time throwing their football. I got to believe that they're losing it a little bit, and with that, the ball will sail.
Well, that's what that one did. 3rd down and 1 for the Patriots at their own 44. Evans is the fullback. Maroney the tailback, in the eye of the give is to Heath Evans, driving to the left for a 1st down. Good job by Evans on second effort as he was stopped initially at the line of scrimmage, but then drove it ahead across the 45 to the 47-yard line. 1st and 10 Patriots from their own 47. So they keep their drive going with 1:53 in the clock running here in the first quarter. San Diego leading 3-0. Maroney is the lone setback this time for the Patriots. Watson is on the left wing. 1st and 10 Pats. Watson comes in motion. Handoff comes to no one. It's the end around to Randy Moss. He cuts it upfield across the 50, 45. He's to the left side at the 40 and down to the San Diego 39-yard line. Randy Moss on the end around. That's his first carry of the season as an end around running back.
Gil, they had him boxed in. Looked like he had no escape. And yet he did a couple of side steps and he was on his way inside, cutting back.
Beautiful job. Yep. 14-yard run. 1st and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 39. Deepest Patriot penetration of the game so far. Falk is the lone running back. 3 receivers to the near side right for Brady. Falk out of the backfield in motion left. Brady calling signals against the 5-man front. Fires the pass left complete to Kevin Falk. Left sideline. He's down the sideline to the 30, 25-yard line and knocked out of bounds on the far side of the field at the San Diego 25 goes Kevin Falk.
Well, they found the mismatch that they were looking for, and it forced Sean Phillips, who was inside as an outside linebacker. He had to get out on the sideline real fast because that was his man, and Kevin Falk was already having the ball and on his way down the sideline.
1st and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 25. Ball is on the far hash. Patriots taking a long time in the huddle this time. Wide to the near side right. 3 receivers bunched together. Brady in the shotgun. Falk to his left in the backfield. Goes out of the backfield in motion left. Brady in an empty backfield. Back to throw. Fires the pass to Falk. Left again. Same play. Down the left side and out of bounds inside the 25 and around the 22-yard line goes Kevin Falk. They ran the same play back to back.
Exactly. And now you look for Cromrati to come up and make the play because he was out of position on the last one. Patriots said, well, if they worked that well on that play, let's try it again. And Cromrati was late getting there as well.
They mark it to the 21-yard line. It's 2nd down and 6. 3 receivers to the right, 2 to the far side left. Brady in the shotgun with an empty backfield. 2nd down and 6 at the Charger 21. Direct snap to Brady. Pump fakes. Fires over the middle. Caught there by Dante Stallworth. Down inside the 20 to about the 17-yard line. Eric Weddle over there to make the tackle for San Diego. The Patriots a couple of yards shy of a first down. Maybe, let's see where they mark it, either the 16 or the 17, but that's going to be the end of the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter from inside the Mitsubishi Motors broadcast booth, the score, San Diego 3 and the Patriots nothing. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. 3rd down and a yard to go for the Patriots at the San Diego 16-yard line. Fans, the C&S wholesale grocers and participating vendors like Benefold Dry Dog Food thank you for taking part in the Player of the Game sweepstakes, and they congratulate their retail partners like Tropical Foods for a great season. So the Patriots with this drive that started at their own 34-35 yard line have it a 3rd and 1 at the San Diego 16. Chargers have rushed for 31 yards, passed for 39 for 70 yards offense. Patriots have only rushed for 4 yards, passed for 53, 57 yards, each team with 5 first downs. Patriots 1 of 3 in 3rd downs, the Chargers 0 for 4. Now the Patriots send all their wide receivers out of the ball game and bring in a jumbo formation with Heath Evans as the fullback and Lawrence Maroney as the tailback and an eye. And it's going to be a 3 tight end offense. Wouldn't surprise me a bit if they throw the ball to Mike Vrabel in this situation. 3rd down and 1. Vrabel's one of the tight ends. He's on the left wing. Now he shifts and goes to the right wing. Brady on 3rd down and 1 at the San Diego 16. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the eye. Brady, the handoff comes to Maroney, left side, trying to turn it wide. He's got the first down inside the 10-yard line and out of bounds. Inside the 10 goes Lawrence Maroney.
Yeah, they needed to run that football in that situation, Gil, I believe, to show that they can do it and they can get some confidence back in their running game.
So Maroney runs for the first down to the San Diego 9-yard line, and it's 1st and goal to go Patriots as he gains 7 yards. Dino on 3rd and 1. Nice job. Now the receiving formation checks back in as Kevin Falk is in the ball game with Gaffney, with Welker, Randy Moss wide to the near side left, Three receivers to the far side right. Falk to the left of Brady in the backfield. First and goal at the Charger 9. Direct snap to Brady. Pump fakes goes left. It is caught there by Falk. And he is down to the goal line. Stopped at the goal line. Good defensive play made by San Diego rookie defensive back Eric Weddle. But it'll be a second down and goal to go for the Patriots at the Charger 1.
Yeah, good job to prevent him from getting into the end zone, but the ball thrown just a little bit behind, so a nice catch by Kevin Falk to get that ball and then turn around with it.
As the Patriots huddle up, the lone ray of sunshine is on the back of Heath Evans. He lines up as the fullback. Maroney, the tailback, in the air to give this to Maroney to the right, and he plows it in. Touchdown, Lawrence Maroney from a yard out. The Patriots take the lead with 13:48 to go in the first half.
Well, a well-executed drive, and the Patriots showed what they're all about in that one, starting at their own 35. The reverse to Randy Moss turned out to be the big play, as it picked up some 20 yards across midfield, and when it looked like you didn't have much of a chance, it looked like the Chargers had diagnosed the reverse, had it covered, and he was going to even lose yards.
So a 65-yard drive ends in the Maroney 1-yard plunge. The extra point is up and good by Stephen Gostowski. Teams head back upfield with a score. The Patriots 7 and San Diego 3. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. With that touchdown, Kaspersky Lab will donate another computer to a deserving school in New England. To learn more about Kaspersky's Touchdowns for Technology program and how your school can win, visit PatriotsRadioNetwork.com. Fifth game in a row that Lawrence Maroney has scored a touchdown rushing, including the postseason, and he has put the Patriots on top. 10 plays, 65-yard drive for the Pats. And now, Stephen Gostowski will kick it off from left to right. Back deep is Darren Sproles. The kickoff is away into the wind, and it's a good one. Takes Sproles to the 6. Heads to the middle of the 10, left to the 15, get a little alley at the 20-25, and brought down out about the 29-yard line. Down there for the Patriots was Larry Izzo to make the tackle along with Kelly Washington. Timeout on the field with a score 7-3 Patriots on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. The Peterson School has been training people in high-demand trades for over 60 years. Learn skills in refrigeration, plumbing, oil burner, and more. Classes enrolling now and filling up fast. Call the Peterson School at 781-938-5656. First and 10, San Diego at their own 30-yard line. Phillip Rivers, the quarterback. Michael Turner, the running back. On first and 10 for San Diego. Man on the left wing. On first down, Rivers. Play action fake. Back to throw. Looks, fires left. It is caught upfield at the 45-yard line. And that's enough for a San Diego first down, and the catch by Vincent Jackson. Chargers have very big receivers. Jackson, the wide receiver, is 6'5". Antonio Gates is 6'4". Craig Davis is 6'1". Chris Chambers is 5'11". He's the shortest of the bunch. First and 10, San Diego at their own 45. Now the fullback offset right is Pinnock. Turner, the running back. Play action fake again by Rivers. He rolls to his right. He fires up the field. It is caught on the near side for a San Diego first down to the Patriot 38-yard line to Vincent Jackson again.
Yeah, all alone. He just found a little bubble in the on the sidelines in front of the Charger bench. And Rivers, having to be flushed out of the pocket, running to his right, lobbed it over to him. A little high, but he went up and got the ball and came down with his feet in bounds. Big game.
Jackson did a good job against the Colts last week. He was a key receiver for them. First and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 39. Turner, the running back, takes the handoff to the left side, breaks it across the line of scrimmage, gets to the Patriot 35, and then he's wrestled back by Vincent Wilfork, by Rodney Harrison, and by Richard Seymour, but not before gaining yardage to the 35-yard line, a 4-yard gain. It'll be second down and 6, San Diego at the Patriot 35. Ball is on the near hash. They're trying to go left to right. 12.5 minutes to go in the first half. Patriots lead 7-3. Junior Seau goes out. The Patriots bring in an extra defensive back as Randall Gay checks in. To the far side left for San Diego, Jackson. Chambers is in the left slot. Second down and 6, San Diego at the Patriot 35. Rivers is back to throw. He's flushed out of the pocket. He fires to the right. It is caught to the 31-yard line and stopped at the 31 by Teddy Bruschi. was the running back, Michael Turner. They mark it to the 30-yard line, so it is a 3rd down and 1 for San Diego at the Patriot 30. And the Chargers bring in 2 tight ends now as Gates and Manamaliuna both check in. San Diego's 0 for 4 in 3rd down conversions. Got a big one coming here. 3rd down and 1 at the Patriot 30-yard line. Chargers out of the huddle. Neal, offset left. Michael Turner is the eye back behind Rivers. 3rd down and 1. Rivers, play action fake. Back to throw. Looking, fires down the field. It is caught down inside the 10-yard line for a San Diego 1st down. And once again, Vincent Jackson. He's the guy that I had the most fear of coming into this game because of the way he played against the Colts. And he is doing a terrific job for San Diego in this one.
Ran a deep curl in, kind of a gutsy call by the Chargers. Asante Samuel was in coverage, just did not have position. The ball thrown perfectly to be caught. And the game.
1st and goal to go, San Diego with the Patriot 9. Turner is the running back, takes the handoff to the left side, cuts into the right and goes down at about the 8-yard line after a gain of a yard. Driving him sideways to knock him down was Tyrone Warren. Bottom of the pile, Vince Wilfork, Richard Seymour, Teddy Bruschi. Gain was to the 8-yard line, so it's a gain of a yard. 2nd and goal to go, San Diego at the Patriot 8-yard line. Now the Chargers were down here before in the 1st quarter and had to settle for a field goal. To the far side left is Chambers, and the left slot is Jackson. Wide to the near side right is Davis. Phillip Rivers out of a shotgun formation. Turner comes out of the backfield to his right, and it's an empty backfield for Rivers. 2nd and goal at the Patriot 8. Direct snap to Rivers. Back to throw. Rolls to his right. Being chased. Fires down the middle. It is broken up beautifully by Teddy Bruschi in the end zone.
Ball intended for the big tight end Gates. But once again, the Patriots rushed only 3 men. Means that there are 8 men back in coverage, so they're doing the same thing they did on the previous time that the Chargers were down inside in the red zone, and they've just gone with the 3-man rush, and they're playing coverage.
Nice job by Bruschi to knock the ball away from Antonio Gates. It is 3rd and goal to go, San Diego at the Patriot 8-yard line. Pats lead 7-3 with 10:01 to go in the 1st half. Out of a shotgun formation. And Rivers has to call a timeout.
Yep.
Rivers, the play clock was winding down to 3 seconds. 10:01 to go, 1st half. The score 7-3 Patriots. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Winners here. Mass Save asks you to have an energy-efficient game plan for your home and do your part in energy conservation. To learn how, visit masssave.com. 7-3 Patriots, 10:01 to go, 1st half. 3rd down and goal to go, San Diego at the Patriot 8-yard line. Far hash mark, trying to go left or right. Far side left is Chambers. Near side right is Jackson. Shotgun formation, Rivers. Has Manamaliuna to his left, Turner to his right, Sproles to his right in the backfield. Phillip Rivers awaiting the shotgun snap on 3rd and goal at the 8. He's got it. Back to throw. Steps up. Now starts to run. Throws the ball to the left. It is stopped at the 6-yard line. Big play this time by Patriot defensive back Ellis Hobbs, bringing down Chris Chambers at the 6-yard line, and the Chargers once again are forced to go for a field goal.
Yeah, Rivers had to step up into the pocket and just try to find some of these sliding underneath. Got it to the receiver, but Ellis Hobbs, good job coming there with a sure tackle hit that put the receiver on the ground.
A 23-yard field goal attempt coming now for Nate Kading. He hit one earlier from 26 yards out. Snap the ball down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. And so the Chargers move to within a point. Timeout on the field with a score. The Patriots 7 and San Diego 6 on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Ellis Hobbs and Willie Andrews back deep for the Patriots inside the 5-yard line to receive the kickoff from Nate Kading. Hobbs, of course, averaged 26 yards a kickoff return in the regular season. And Willie Andrews, in just 4 kickoff returns, averaged 37 yards a return as he took 177 for a touchdown. Hobbs 108 for his in the opening game of the season. And so the Patriots twice, Gino, have stopped the Chargers when they had 1st and goal at the 9-yard line and forced them to field goals both times. That's huge.
Nice job by the defense. They crossed them up, and of course Last time they just rushed 4 men instead of 3, but they got the job done with the short pass.
Kading tees it up at the 30-yard line to kick from left to right. The wind is at his back. The sun is in. Cloudy skies overhead in Foxborough. And bone-chilling cold. Wind chill factor in the single digits. Down low in the single digits. Kickoff from Kading end over end is short and returnable. Hobbs under it on the fly at the 16, left to the 20 to the 25, at 30, 35, 40-yard line, and out of bounds on the near side. Ellis Hobbs kicking with a wind at his back, Gino. A very short kickoff by Kading.
Kading's having a tough time. He came close to missing that first field goal, and he did convert the second one, but his kickoffs leave a lot to be desired, especially when you see Gostowski pounding it down to the goal line or inside the 10 anyway. But Kading having a little difficulty with the ball.
First and 10 Patriots at their own 40. Brady with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the far side right with a man on the right wing. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. Randy Moss is to the near side left. First and 10 Pats at their own 40. Direct snap to Brady. Comes to the near side. Caught by Kevin Falk across the 50, 45-yard line. And out of bounds on the near side. Going to say he stepped out at around the 47 or 46. Taken out on the near side by Antonio Cromartie. He had 10 interceptions in the regular season, including 6. When they had 6 in one game, he made one of the most spectacular interceptions I've ever seen.
Chargers haven't made the adjustment that is necessary to have Kevin Falk out on the sidelines and no one's covering him.
He went out at the 47, first and 10 Patriots, Charger 47-yard line. Maroney, the lone running back, slot to the far side right, double tight ends. Hand off to Maroney to the right, cuts it back to the left, gets it across the 45 and drives it down close to the San Diego 42. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Big Luis Castillo, 6'3", 290 from Northwestern, made the tackle for the Chargers, but not before Maroney gained 5 yards. Second down and 5 for the Patriots at the San Diego 42. Maroney is to the left of Brady in the backfield in the shotgun formation. Slots to both sides. Direct snap to Brady. Fires left. It is complete to Welker. He's upfield down to the 41-yard line. And a tackle from behind, and an excellent job, I might add, was made by San Diego's Giles Tucker, bringing him down at the 40-yard line. Welker appeared ready to break it big. And then Tucker made the stop at the 40-yard line. An undrafted college free agent from Wake Forest. Sets the Patriots up with a third down and 3 at the San Diego 40. Brady out of the shotgun. Falk is to his right. Slot to the far side right. Now Falk shifts over to the left. Third down and 3 Patriots, San Diego 40. In motion left to right goes Welker. Back to throw Brady. Fires to the right. It is knocked down. Nice play defensively. Cutting in front of the intended receiver, Randy Moss, was Quentin Jammer to punch the ball away.
Yeah, Jammer did come in there and got it away on a nice play defensively. Patriots fourth down here. Tom Brady, by the way, now wearing a glove on his left hand.
Darren Sproles back at the 10-yard line, averaged 9.5 yards a punt return. Chris Hansen stands at his 45 to punt right to left. Hansen on the season put 13 out inside the 20-yard line. Handles the good snap, aiming Coffin corner left, gets it high in the air. Ball coming down, batted beautifully by Kelly Washington, down at the 4-yard line by Kyle Eckel. What a play by Washington.
Now you see what happened, Gil, is Welker blocked that guy on the Chargers. The time the same thing could have happened. Here the Chargers could have blocked him from getting to that ball, and they didn't do it. So this was a miscue on their part as far as being aware and also being football instincts.
Kelly Washington, just before the end zone, leaped in the air, knocked the ball back, and Kyle Eckel downed it at the 4-yard line. Superb job all around by the Patriots special punt team.
Great individual effort, though, by Eckel.
First and 10, San Diego at their own 4. Hand off to Turner to the left side. Drives it up for a couple of yards to about the 7-yard line, maybe the 8. Several Patriots in on the tackle. Junior Seau is there. On the bottom of the pile is Jarvis Green for the Patriots. And Vincent Wilfork all in on the tackle. The ball is going to be spotted down at the 8-yard line. It's a gain of 4. Second down and 6, San Diego from their own 8. Rivers has Neal, the fullback, offset left. Michael Turner is the I-back. Second down and 6, San Diego from their own 8-yard line. Rivers calling signals. The handoff comes to Turner to the middle. Bounces off a couple of hits, but is going to go down at about the 10 or 11-yard line as the Patriots swarm to the ball. Mike Vrabel, Rodney Harrison, Jarvis Green, all in on the tackle, and unpiling from the bottom, Tyrone Warren continues to have a great season for the Patriots. Ball marked at the San Diego 11-yard line. They have to get it to the 14, so it is third down and 3 for the Chargers at their own 11. Time remaining, 6:02 to play in the first half. Patriots leading 7-6. Rivers in a shotgun formation. Darren Sproles to his right in the backfield. He's a good receiver coming out of the backfield. Slot to the far side left of the Chargers. Third and 3 at their own 11. Rivers takes the shotgun snap. Fires to the near side. Caught by Sproles, but he's popped out of bounds, but not before getting the first down. Up at around the 14, 15-yard line. Knocked out on the near side by Asante Samuel, but a first down for San Diego.
That's that diagonal that Lorenzo Neal ran that they weren't able to convert in the first quarter. This time they got Sproles doing it, coming out, and he's looking back right away. And Phil Rivers delivered, and they picked up a big third down conversion here.
First and 10, San Diego at their own 15. Neal is offset right as the fullback. Turner is the I-back behind Rivers on first down to give us to Turner. He comes to the middle of the field to about the 17. Gain of a couple. Will Fork, Teddy Bruschi on the stop. Unpiling is Jarvis Green as well. And Rodney Harrison, ball marked at the 17-yard line. Since coming to the Patriots, this is the first time that Harrison has played against his former San Diego team. Tomlinson knee injury, he might return. Second down and 8 for San Diego at their own 17. Turner remains the running back behind Phillip Rivers. Rivers play action fake this time. He avoids the rush, fires up the field. It is intercepted by Asante Samuel at the 30, 25, right side inside the 25-yard line to the 23. Goes Asante Samuel to rip the ball right out of the hands of Chris Chambers. Comes up with the interception, and the Patriots have it first down deep in San Diego territory.
Well, Phillip Rivers tried to make a play when he was being ripped down and still lobbed the ball up there. It looked like Chambers had a chance to get the ball, which he did. While he was trying to come down with it, Asante ripped it away from him and was able to then take off after the rip and steal and on his way. So big turnover on a play that Phil Rivers probably should not have thrown.
Mike Vrabel was the man who had the pressure on Rivers and grabbed him by the ankles. Asante Samuel with a terrific interception. First and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 24. Brady in a shotgun formation with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the near side left, 2 to the far side right. Brady takes the shotgun snap, fires to the right. Caught there inside the 20-yard line. Kevin Falk is down to the 12-yard line. Kevin Falk, first down Patriots.
I got to just say it again, that they got the mismatch they've been looking for, and they got very poor coverage on Kevin Falk on the sidelines. Patriots taking full advantage of it. Sean Phillips, a linebacker, for some reason has coverage inside, and he has to get to the outside, but he can't get there in time as the ball's delivered to Kevin Falk, and he's already going upfield.
First and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 12. 3 receivers to the near side left. In motion to the right goes Welker. Falk to the right of Brady in the backfield. Direct snap to Brady. Time. Fires over the middle. Down and in. Touchdown, Jabbar Gaffney.
Masterful. I'll tell you, Tom Brady sat there and he waited. He scanned the field, and it was Jabbar Gaffney, and he was saying, Jabbar, it's your ball, and here it comes. Caught it on a dig pattern from the left side, and once he caught it, just turned upfield, and he had to tiptoe about 5 yards to get it into the end zone.
That is the 4th touchdown pass of the postseason for Tom Brady, the 54th overall this year. Gostowski with the extra point attempt. The ball is down. The kick is up. The kick is good. The teams head back upfield. 3:51 to go here in the first half, and the Patriots now lead it 14-6. And the turnover, Gino, key for the Patriots to take the ball away. A great play by Asante Samuel and set it up at the San Diego 24.
I got to go back to the punt that took place and the big save that Kelly Washington did to put that ball out the 4-yard line with a superb individual football play to make that play and have the Chargers start from that poor field position. And with that, any kind of mistake is going to be costly. They made the mistake, and it costed them.
In the first quarter, the Patriots were the ones getting the poor field position. In the second quarter, the Chargers have been getting the poor field position. And so Tom Brady to Jabbar Gaffney, who was wide open for a 14-6 Patriot lead. The first Patriot touchdown was on a 1-yard run by Lawrence Maroney. And with 3:51 to go in the half, it is 14-6 Patriots. At 6:30 tonight in Green Bay, Wisconsin, the Giants and the Packers battle for the right to meet the winner of this game in Super Bowl 42 in 2 weeks. Kicking it off right to left is Stephen Gostowski. The wind blows the ball off the tee. Back deep for San Diego at the 10-yard line, Darren Sproles. Dangerous return man, averaged 27 yards of kickoff return in the season. Took one back, 89 yards for a touchdown. Gostowski kicking into the wind. Did a good job the first time he had to do it. Let's see what he does this time. He's into it, and it is end over end, and a beautiful kickoff. Coming down inside the 10 to the 9. That's where Sproles has it to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, and out to the 27-yard line goes Darren Sproles. Brought down by Brandon Merriweather of the Patriots and Pierre Woods. And it's San Diego 1st and 10 inside their own 25-yard line. Patriots now leading 14-6. The Chargers twice have had 1st and goal at the Patriot 9-yard line, and both times were denied by the Patriot defense and forced to go for field goals. And you cannot overlook those two situations.
Well, when you look at it, Gil, it's been a little bit of offense, a lot of defense, and a lot of special teams plays that put the Patriots offense in good position to get these scores.
1st and 10 for San Diego at their own 27. Handoff comes to Darren Sproles, cut down in the backfield. That was a superb play by Teddy Bruschi. As Sproles, who was not a big guy, 5'6", 181 pounds, third-year player from Kansas State, in at running back, tried to run it to his right side, and Teddy Bruschi diagnosed it beautifully and dropped him for no gain at the 27-yard line. With that, Sproles comes out, and Lorenzo Neal checks back in with Michael Turner as the running back. 2nd and 10, San Diego at their own 27. Check it, it's Andrew Pinnock now, the fullback, not Neal. Turner is the I-back. Pinnock is offset right. 2nd and 10, San Diego at their own 27. Play action fake by Phillip Rivers. Back to throw near side. It is caught on the near side, up and out of bounds for a first down to the San Diego 42 to Chris Chambers. Pushed out on the near side by Asante Samuel.
And that's twice now that Chris Chambers has been able to just get body position on Asante Samuel and keep him on his back, and he doesn't let him get cut in front of him. Catches the ball in his midsection, and Asante can't get over it, but I'm sure that the interception he made against him was an offset.
1st and 10, San Diego at their own 42. Rivers in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, back to throw, looks, fires it long and deep left side, could be picked off. It is! Intercepted by Ellis Hobbs, back at the 25-yard line.
Well, intended for Chris Chambers once again, but the ball was underthrown, and it made for the interception. After the interception on the tackle, he fumbled, but they were there to recover it, so the Patriots had the ball.
1st and 10, Patriots, the second turnover by San Diego in this first half. Both of them interceptions. Phillip Rivers throwing one earlier, and a great play by Asante Samuel to make the interception, and this time the interception by Ellis Hobbs. And it's 1st and 10, Patriots at their own 23-yard line. 2:24 to go here in the first half. 14-6 Patriots. Brady brings it out. Empty backfield, 3 receivers to the near side left, 2 to the far side right. Brady waiting the shotgun snap from Dan Copeland. That's leading 14-6. Brady awaiting the snap, he's got it. Drops back, steps up, looks, fires to the right, and it is incomplete at the 45-yard line, intended for Dante Stallworth, broken up by Quentin Jammer, a former first-round pick from the University of Texas. I guess second down, Gino. Go ahead.
You were talking about a cornerback with a name. Jammer sounds pretty good to me.
Yeah, good name for defensive back.
And then again, you got Florence on the other side.
Second and 10, Patriots at their own 24. Brady in the shotgun. Falk is to his left, takes the handoff, cuts to the right across the 25-yard line, trying to turn the corner. He does, and goes up and out of bounds, close to the 30-yard line, and out near the 31 goes Kevin Falk, very close to a first down. Going to make it a third down and about 2 for the Patriots from their own 31.
Well, you can see what momentum does when you start gathering up that momentum by your play, and you start building it up. Confidence is starting to be restored as far as the offense is concerned, and you can see them just playing altogether differently now as opposed to the early parts of this game.
There's the 2-minute warning with a score 14-6 Patriots. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBC and Patriots Rock Radio Network. 2-minute warning brought to you by NMT Medical, a Boston-based technology company. Patriot fans, if you or a loved one been affected by stroke, go to nmtmedical.com to learn about the Closure One clinical trial. The touchdown pass that Tom Brady threw to Jabbar Gaffney earlier in this quarter was his 14th postseason touchdown pass. Second all-time in the NFL, Brett Favre leads with 17. Brady's 14th put him one ahead of Dan Marino, who had 13 postseason touchdown passes, which is really a remarkable record considering that Brett Favre has been in the league, 16 years. Brady's been in the league now for 8 years. All right, here we go. Third down and 2 for the Patriots from their own 31. Brady's in a shotgun. Kevin Falk is to his left. Twin receivers to the near side left, piggyback. Stallworth and Moss, with Welker to the far side right. Third down and 2. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. Ball is at the Patriot 31-yard line. Brady sends Welker in motion. Direct snap to Brady to throw. To the right, it is incomplete. Intended for Welker, goes incomplete, and the Patriots are forced to punt. So the turnover did not result in a score for the Patriots, but it did result in blunting the San Diego drive. Keep in mind the Chargers have already used one of their timeouts here in the first half, so they only have 2 remaining with 1:56 to go in the half. And keep in mind the Patriots get the ball to start the second half. Hansen will punt right to left. Darren Sproles deep back at the 35. Hansen handles it, drives it out of there. Nice punt. Sproles settles under it at the 31. Heads left, now right, cuts to the 35, and is out of bounds on the near side at the 35. Down covering for the Patriots, Heath Evans, along with Kelly Washington and Willie Andrews. First and 10, San Diego from around their own 35-yard line. He went out of bounds, stopping the clock with 1:46 to go in the half, and the Patriots leading 14-6. Maroney a 1-yard touchdown run. Brady a 12-yard touchdown pass to Gaffney. San Diego has 2 field goals from Nate Kading, and they have 2 timeouts remaining here in the first half. Rivers is in the shotgun. Darren Sproles is to his right in the backfield with a slot to the far side left for the Chargers. First and 10 at their own 35. Direct snap to Rivers, inside handoff to Sproles, shoots it up the middle, brought down from behind at the 41-yard line. Good play there by Jarvis Green, who did not go for the fake, held his ground, and was able to make the stop on Sproles at the 42-yard line. It's a gain of 7, second down and 3, San Diego from their own 42.
Yeah, you know they want to get Sproles into the action somehow because he can go the distance.
Again, Rivers in the shotgun. Again, the inside handoff to Sproles, and this time he shoots it up the middle to the 50, to the 45, to the 40 of the Patriots, inside the 35-yard line, down to the 30. Fumble on the play, but I believe they're going to rule it was down before the ball came out. Chargers have it at the Patriot 31-yard line, and that's exactly, Gino, what you just mentioned. This guy can break it in a hurry.
Yeah, he's just got so many moves, and he's got a quick burst, and he's got straight-ahead speed. He's got everything that you want if you want somebody to go the distance.
First and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 31, and stoppage in play.
We're reviewing the ruling on the field.
Oh. The ruling fumble?
They're reviewing the ruling on the field from upstairs. That means the officials upstairs took a look at the replay and said maybe you ought to look at this thing again as to what happened with the fumble. And we're watching the replay. Sproles got hit, and I can't tell when the ball came out. Looks pretty much like the ball came out when he was down. But they're going to look at it in any event. Jeff Triplett is the one who's our referee, and he's the one who's looking it over. On instructions from the officials in the replay booth upstairs. The reason being, of course, they're the only ones that can call for a replay at inside the 2-minute mark of either the first half or the end of the ball game.
Well, it looks to me like the ground caused the fumble, and with that they should be all right. I mean, if you looked at it, the ball did come out after he hit the ground.
So then there probably will not be a overturning of the play. But it was a nice job of running by Darren Sproles.
Oh, he's
tough. He had a big touchdown against the Colts in their win last week.
He can scoot, you know, and those kind of guys are dangerous. That's why you want to try to bottle them up right away. But Chargers are trying to get him into the action even more, even with a little handoff to the draw from the shotgun formation, seeing if he can work his way up past the line of scrimmage. What they want to do is get a guy like that beyond the line of scrimmage and then turn him loose, or let him turn himself loose.
At 5'6".
After reviewing the play, the runner is down by contact. Therefore, it's still San Diego's ball, 1st and 10.
He's 5'6" and does tend to kind of get lost among some of those 6'5", 6'6" offensive linemen. So it is a first down for San Diego at the Patriot 31 with 49 seconds remaining in the half. Rivers brings them out. He has Manamaluna to his right, Sproles to his left in a shotgun formation. Rivers awaiting the shotgun snap. He's got it in his back to throw, and here comes the rush, and he fires to the left. It is caught there inside the 25-yard line. Down to the 23 goes Antonio Gates with the tackle on the play by Randall Gay.
Yeah, he did a nice move after he caught the ball. So Antonio Gates going laterally about 8 yards beyond the line of scrimmage, and then stopped and cut back inside and looked like he was going to get away for a bigger gain. Randall Gay saved it by tackling him from behind.
And he prevented a first down. It's a 2nd down and 2 for San Diego at the Patriot 23-yard line. The Chargers have only one timeout remaining here in the first half, with 26 seconds remaining in the half.
Well, I guess Antonio Gates fooled everybody. He was the one that everyone was saying that was probably injured to a point where he was unlikely to play, but he's playing quite a bit here today.
He is out wide to the far side left. Rivers in a shotgun on 2nd down and 2 at the Patriot 23-yard line. Rivers with the fullback Manamaluno, or the tight end, to his left. Sproles to his right, direct snap to Rivers, back to throw, fires to the right, caught by Sproles, brought down at the 22-yard line. I'm not sure they have a first down.
I don't think they do, Gil. Nice play by Merriweather. He came up, made the hit.
Chargers to call the timeout.
Prevented Sproles from getting any kind of upfield move.
So the Chargers have just burned their final timeout. The ball is at the Patriot 22-yard line, so it is not a first down. And now San Diego has a 3rd down and 1 at the Patriot 22-yard line.
Well, you've got a point there in that they burned it to a point where now they have to do everything within the lines, and also, if not, get out of bounds if they want to do anything. But I believe in a situation like this, where they're just a little bit unsure of what's going on, that you got to use that timeout with enough time, 18 seconds, to do other things.
So it is a 3rd down and 1 at the Patriot 22 with 18 seconds left in the half. Chargers no timeouts remaining. 3rd down and 1. Phillip Rivers comes up under center this time on 3rd and 1, and now the Patriots call a timeout. So they call a timeout to talk over what they're going to do defensively. So the deal here now, if San Diego gets a first down, they've got to rush up to the line of scrimmage, snap the ball down in order to stop the clock and at least get a field goal attempt.
Right.
And because they have no timeouts remaining. And so they put themselves in a difficult situation. Remember, Philip Rivers called a timeout earlier in this quarter when they were down to like 2 or 3 seconds on the play clock.
Well, this timeout called by the Patriots was that they saw the formation that they came out in, and it evidently tipped off what they feel like the Chargers are going to do here. And that way they all ran to the sidelines and got the strategy that Coach Bill Belichick feels the Chargers are about to perform here.
3rd down and 1 at the Patriot 22. The tailback, or the running back, is Michael Turner. Fullback is offset left. Back to throw is Rivers on 3rd and 2. Rolls to his right, throws to the right, and he throws it away with 12 seconds remaining in the half. And San Diego has a 4th down and 2, 4th down and 1 rather, at the Patriot 22. And that will bring on the field goal unit once again for San Diego.
Yeah, they used 6 seconds in doing that. The only other thing they could have done is run it up and see if you get the 1st down, and then line up real fast, because if you're going to run it up the middle, you're all in there kind of tight anyway, and then spike it.
Ball is marked at the 29-yard line, a 39-yard field goal attempt for Nate Kading from the near hash mark. The angle is to his left. 12 seconds to go in the half, awaiting the snap. Nate Kading to attempt. The Patriots have called a timeout. The long snapper is David Binn, and the holder for the Chargers on their field goal attempts is the punter, Mike Cyphers. He holds on their kicks. Gary Tangway is going to update you all about this game and looking ahead to the NFC Championship game coming up at 6:30 in frosty Green Bay, where the Packers and Giants play for the NFC Championship and the other spot in the Super Bowl. The Patriots looking to get to the Super Bowl for the 4th time in the last 7 years. This is the 5th time in 7 years the Patriots have been in the AFC Championship game. Last year, of course, coming a 1st down shy against Indianapolis. Ball is now marked closer to the 30-yard line, so it's about a 40-yard field goal attempt for Kading to snap the ball down. The kick is up, the kick is on the way, and the kick is good from 40 yards for Nick Kading with 8 seconds left in the half. So he kicks his 3rd field goal of the first half, and that makes it a 14-9 ball game. But once again, Gino, the Patriot defense able to prevent the Chargers from getting in the end zone.
Doing a great job in doing that, Gil, and that's going to play a big part in this game. As you can see, the Chargers have the ability to move the football some, and once they get down into scoring territory or into the red zone, that's where the Patriots defense is shutting the door on them, and they're getting a little frustrated. I think the immobility of the quarterback helps in that case, but then again, they've got the weapons in which they can get the ball to different people that can do things. But the Patriots defense, special teams, and of course the offense scoring 2 touchdowns, all contributing now to going into halftime with the lead.
And getting the ball to start the second half, which could be huge as well. All right, Kading will kick it off from left to right for San Diego. And back deep for the Patriots to return the kickoff is Ellis Hobbs. As Kading will kick with the wind at his back, and the wind blowing briskly from left to right here at Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Big old moon shining above the stands on the east side.
The wolf moon.
The wolf moon, I knew that.
Yeah, in January.
Actually, everybody. All the guys in the room and body, and of course,
I got to make a contribution there.
First half of football has been, in the first quarter, strictly defensive. In the second quarter, the Patriots offense has opened things up a little bit. The Chargers have moved into scoring position 3 times, but all 3 times had to settle for field goals. The Patriots got into scoring position twice and scored a pair of touchdowns. Kading to kick it off from left to right. And the kickoff is away, end over end. Coming down to Ellis Hobbs at the 5, up the middle to the 10, left to the 15. Trying to turn to the 20, trying to go to the right side. His hit spins off that hit and goes down at the 21-yard line, and that will be the end of the first half. So Nate Kading kicking field goals of 26, 23, and 40 yards for the Chargers. The Patriots getting a 1-yard run from Maroney and a 12-yard Brady to Gaffney pass for a touchdown. And it makes the score at the half from the Mitsubishi Motors broadcast booth. The Patriots 14, San Diego 9. Gary Tangway will have first half analysis and a look at the Giants-Packer game coming up later. All of that coming up next on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network.
Patriots lead the AFC Championship at the half, 14-9 over San Diego. I'm joined by Andy Gresh. It is the only time this season besides the Colts game in which the Patriots did not score in the first quarter. Furthermore, it is the first time this season that in their first 3 possessions, the Patriots did not get across midfield, Andy.
Well, Gary, this first quarter was a little ugly in that the Patriots, they had the penalty that lost them 23 yards on the fourth down punt on the first drive. And then they had the 15-yard penalty with Vince Wilfork,
right,
which ultimately, I mean, to me, that really hurt
the face mask.
It did, the face mask. Now, when you're looking at when you look at some of the other things that they've done, you know, the Patriots have done a very nice job, I think, of adjusting and taking advantage of San Diego's aggressiveness there in the second half, where they started to throw the ball to Falk in the flat. They popped the draw play on him. They ended up hitting them with the reverse. And not to pat myself on the back, but who in the hell told you that the Patriots were going to run a reverse? And ultimately, it jump-started this offense.
And, I mean, it was Randy Moss and quickly and Kevin Falk, 5 catches for 50 yards. He's been terrific. Randy Moss made something out of nothing with that play. But in my opinion, Andy, Kelly Washington on special teams kept the ball out of the end zone, gave San Diego the ball at the 4, then they turned over the football. That's the play of the game.
Ultimately, it may turn out to be the play of the game. And look, if that goes into the end zone, that the ball was on the 4 instead, the ball would have been on the 20. Instead, it's on the 4. Now you're talking about a 16-yard gain. It negates that Vince Wilfork penalty. Hidden yardage is going to be key if this game is going to remain this close.
Also, defensively, the Patriots, well, they bend, but they don't break. 2 trips into the red zone for Phillip Rivers in San Diego, and they can't score touchdowns.
Gary, I think it's very important to note that the Patriots are playing against a quarterback who cannot step into his throws. If you look at the interception to Samuel, he stepped up because he had to. Phillip Rivers is not stepping because he wants to throw because he wants to throw the ball hard. He's stepping up only when he has to. The other thing, too, I broke it down on Comcast Sportsnet. We'll talk about that Patriots touchdown, which gave him 14. San Diego, you knew it was coming.
All right, that's coming up next. The Patriots lead San Diego at the half, 14-9 on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. The Patriots lead San Diego 14-9 at the half of the AFC Championship game here in Foxborough. Joined by Andy Gresham, Gary Tangway, Jabbar Gaffney, the 12-yard touchdown play. You wanted to break it down.
Well, Gary, we broke it down on Comcast Sportsnet. One thing the San Diego Chargers like to do inside the hot zone, which is inside the 10-yard line, they like to try to take away the middle of the field with number 74, Jacques Cesar. He's a guy who they will drop into coverage. He's an interior defensive lineman. They like to drop him into coverage and take away any middle routes you want to run. So what the Patriots did, they went Wes Welker short motion. He tried to come across the middle of the field with a little 5-yard drag route. Cesar was there to take it. But the deeper in cut from number 10, Jabbar Gaffney, was open. He was there. His responsibility is the middle of the field. So as a defensive lineman, he'll slide with the first guy he sees, which is what he did. It created an opening for Gaffney, and that's why he was wide open in the middle of the field to the end zone.
All right, Lawrence Maroney, the other touchdown for the Patriots, a 1-yard touchdown run. Tom Brady's interception. Dante Stallworth stopped during his route.
He did. It was man-to-man. Brady thought he was going to run the go route where he could just float it up there to him and let him go make a play. Instead, Stallworth pulled up and stopped. That's why Jammer made the play. And Phillip Rivers' ineffectiveness. He's not stepping up in the pocket. You're not going to get him throwing any balls with any zip whatsoever if he's going to play like that.
Asante and Hobbs both with picks for the Patriots. Hobbs fumbled and Sanders recovered. Quickly, Gresh, 60 minutes of football, baby. That's been the theme all year. They got 30 to go.
The Patriots have to find a way to get him a 3rd and long in the middle of the field so they can blitz Rivers' butt off.
Patriots lead at 14-9. San Diego, they've only been able to score field goals so far in this one. We'll have a final word after this on the New England Dodge Dealers halftime show on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network.
And the Patriots lead at the half 14-9. Been a pretty tough game for both teams trying to get untracked, and the defenses of both teams have done a pretty good job of preventing that from happening. So we have a 3 field goal score for the Chargers, thanks to good defensive play by the Patriots. Patriots, on the other hand, coming up with 2 touchdowns, with they benefited on turnovers to get in field position for the scores, and the Charger defense doing the job in the other areas. So just kind of championship game you might expect. It's cold, but then again, the play has been quite good because of the conditions and because of the elements. The ball sails for some of the quarterbacks throwing the ball at times, but other than that, they've been being able to get the passing game going. Brady is 11 of 19 for almost 100 yards. Rivers is 13 of 23 for 129 yards. Well, the good thing is the Patriots will receive the kickoff to start the second half action with a 5-point lead. So with the good return and with maybe some adjustments they looked at halftime, which they can go to, can put them back on the scoreboard early and start to get some separation from this team of the San Diego Chargers. Second half action about to start, and here's Gil.
All right, Gino, back deep for the Patriots. To our right is Lawrence Maroney at the 2-yard line. Up ahead of him to the far side of the field at about the 10 is Willie Andrews. Not an awful lot of offensive statistics to talk about in the first half, but the keys in the turnovers. The Patriots committed 1 turnover. The Chargers have committed 2. And the Patriots got a touchdown out of one of the turnovers on the terrific interception, which was really more of a steal by Asante Samuel, ripping the ball out of the hands of Chris Chambers, then cutting in front of someone and making the interception. And that one he had to outmuscle him for the ball. Nate Kading will be kicking off from left to right, but the strong wind continuing to blow from left to right has blown the ball off the tee. And so San Diego's Marcus McNeil, San Diego's Quentin Jammer will hold the ball on the kickoff for Nate Kading. He'll be kicking off from left to right. Far side up at the 11-yard line, Willie Andrews. Near side at about the 5 or 6 is Lawrence Maroney. Kading is into it end over end and returnable. Maroney comes up under it on the fly at the 15 to the 20, left to the 25, evades a man at the 30, 35, across the 40, and pushed out of bounds on the near side. Just a strong, powerful return by the 220-pound Lawrence Maroney, who's got it up across the 40-yard line, and a very good return for the Patriots and good field position to start their first drive of the second half. This could be a key drive in the game, Gino. They mark it at the 39-yard line. Oh, no question about it. That Maroney's got him off to a good start. That's a fine return that he just made. Saw him fielding kickoffs before the game. And, of course, with Chad Jackson and Troy Brown not suiting up in today's game, they look to get Lawrence Maroney and see if they can get him in the open field. Maroney is to the right of Brady in the backfield. Wide to the near side left is Moss. Direct snap to Brady on first down. Fires to the near side. Caught by Randy Moss. Up and out of bounds. Nope, going to rule it incomplete. Did not have possession as he went out of bounds on the near side. Defensively, the Chargers have done a good job on Randy Moss in the course of this game. He has a big run for 14 yards on an end around. But passing-wise, nothing. Brady out of the shotgun, 2nd and 10 from their own 39. Empty backfield for Brady. 3 receivers to the far side right, with 2 of them close by the right tackle, Nick Kasier. Direct snap to Brady. Stands in the pocket, fires to the right. It is caught across the 45 and up to the 48-yard line. For a gain of 9 yards goes Wes Welker. And the Patriots will have 3rd down and 1 from their own 48-yard line. 3rd and 1 for the Pats from their own 48. They're trying to move right to left, the ball on the far hash. Just underway in the 3rd quarter. Evans, the fullback, Maroney, the tailback in the I. 3rd and 1 at their own 48. Brady, handoff comes to Heath Evans to the left, and he plows for a first down across midfield to the San Diego 48-yard line. That's where the stop is made by Sean Merriman, but not before the fullback, Heath Evans, picks up the first down. He had a key first down run in the first half as well on a third and short yardage play.
And this is a key one, too, Gil, that they just converted because it was important, I think, for them to maintain possession for a while to get their offense into some sort of rhythm. And this allows them to do that, and especially use up the clock.
First down handoff comes to Maroney to the right side, and he gets a couple of yards down to about the 46. The Patriots went with a powerhouse formation there with 3 tight ends on that particular play. Maroney got a couple of yards. Let's see where they mark it. They mark it to the 47. It's only a gain of a yard for Lawrence Maroney. Second down and 9 for the Patriots at the San Diego 47-yard line. Patriots trying to go into the wind. Randy Moss to the near side left. Wes Welker in the left side slot. On the left wing is Ben Watson. Maroney the lone running back. Watson goes in motion left to right. It is second down and 9 at the San Diego 47. Back to throw. Brady steps up, tries to run. He's going to be hit and dropped at midfield. Good defensive work by the Chargers.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out that particular play. It looked like a little bit of a setup. Brady tried to run up in there, or else he was just trying to step up into the pocket.
Tackle was made by Marcus Harris and Luis Castillo, so it's third down and 12 for the Patriots at midfield.
Yeah, I think Tom saw an open field and he was trying to go up there, but Castillo came in from the blind side and got him.
Brady in the shotgun, 3 receivers to the near side left. Falk is to the left of Brady in the backfield. Third down and 12 at the 50-yard line. That's leading 14-9. Brady takes the direct snap. Back to throw, stands in, fires over the middle. It is intercepted. Picked up by the Chargers at midfield. The interception by Drayton Florence as the ball went off the hand of Wes Welker and into the hand of Drayton Florence. And so Brady has thrown 2 interceptions. This one here early in the second half, putting the Chargers in great field position near midfield.
Yeah, they had the receiver coming cross field, and Tom tried to nail it in there, and the ball just ricocheted right off of Stallworth and into the hands of Drayton Florence.
First and 10, San Diego with the Patriot 49. The handoff to Michael Turner to the right. He drives it down to the Patriot 45 and a gain of 4. Second down and 6. Mike Vrabel, Teddy Bruschi, Ty Warren, all in the stop of Michael Turner. But the Chargers now with the ball in Patriot territory and a chance to take the lead for the first time in the game. Or actually for the first time in the second half. The trail right now 14-9. They led early 3-0. Patriots led 14-6 before San Diego was able to get a field goal late in the first half. Second down play, Philip Rivers, play action fake. Fires to the left, wide open inside the 30-yard line and down to the 28 for a San Diego first down. Goes Vincent Jackson. He's brought down there by Brandon Merriweather and Ellis Hobbs, but not before he gets the first down to the Patriot 28-yard line as Rivers whistled that one in there to Jackson, who's had a good game for San Diego.
Yeah, did a nice job of getting open, and Rivers recognized it and delivered it right away.
Chambers to the far side left. Jackson is in the left side slot. Throwback is offset left, the eye back for San Diego is Turner. Play action fake by Rivers. Here's the rush. He's being chased, rolling to his right, gets rid of the football to the right, and it is incomplete. Intended on the right sideline for Michael Turner, who was being covered by Mike Vrabel.
Yeah, Rivers that time flushed out of the pocket, going to the right. Darius Thomas coming from the backside, gaining ground on him, and Rivers could recognize it or feel it and let go of the ball just before he was about to get hit.
Second down and 10, San Diego at the Patriot 28-yard line. 14-9, the Patriots leading, San Diego threatening. Near side right is Jackson. Far side left is Chambers. High formation behind Rivers on second down and 10 at the Patriot 28. Play action fake by Rivers. Back to throw. Being rushed. Rolls to his right. Gets rid of the football to the right, and it is caught on the near sideline inside the 15-yard line for a first down to Chris Chambers.
Asante Samuel signaling to Coach Belichick. Well, he said, yeah, he threw it. Now he's saying no. He says he's not sure. It's all hand signals by Asante Samuel to the Patriots bench. Because he was standing right there on the sidelines. The receiver that time just keeping his feet and his toes in bounds, catching the ball and then falling off the sideline.
That's at the 13-yard line, first and 10, San Diego. Rivers out of the shotgun. In motion to the right goes Jackson. Back to pass is Rivers. Stands in, flares it left. It is caught there by Jackson, and he is brought down inside the 10 at about the 7-yard line. Good job by Phillip Rivers reading that defense and getting the ball to the open man again, Vincent Jackson. He has been a thorn in the Patriots' side today. Davis Thomas over to help out on the hit. The ball is marked to the Patriots' 7-yard line, where it is a 2nd down and 4 for a first down and 7 for a touchdown. Jackson in this ball game has about a half dozen catches, 5 for 70 yards. All right, 2nd down and 4 for San Diego at the Patriots' 7. Pinnock, the fullback, the handoff to Michael Turner, cuts to the left, drives it down inside the 5, is thrown back. And let's see if he's got enough for the first down or not. He got it just inside the 5-yard line. Bottom of the pile for the Patriots is big Vincent Wilfork. And we'll have to wait for them to mark the ball. They mark it at the 4-yard line. So it's going to be 3rd down and 1 for San Diego at the Patriot 4-yard line. 3rd and 1 for the Chargers at the Patriot 4-yard line. Patriots leading 14-9. Chargers threatening to take the lead. They break the huddle. Rivers has Pinnock as the fullback, and now San Diego has to call a timeout.
Yeah, Chris Chambers very disappointed. He went up to the official and called timeout.
All right, timeout on the field with a score 14-9 Patriots on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. 3rd down and 1 for San Diego at the Patriot 4-yard line. The ball actually is just inside the 5. They have to get it to the 3. So it's about 3rd and a little bit better than a yard for San Diego at this spot on the field. Chargers trying to go left or right. We have 9:22 to go here in the 3rd quarter with the Patriots leading 14-9. San Diego threatening to take the lead. Rivers huddles his team up back at the 10-yard line. Biting cold here in Foxborough. It has been throughout the game, and now with the sun down, getting colder by the minute. All right, Rivers breaks his team out of the huddle. They've got a power formation with the fullback Pinnock offset left. Turner is the running back. 3rd down and 1. The handoff comes to the left side. Turner turns the corner, and he can't do it. He's brought down with a big stop by Junior Seau back at the 5-yard line.
Junior Seau just shot the gap over San Diego's right guard, came from behind to make the tackle, but the fact that he shot the gap and then ran down the runner from behind to save a possible first down, and I think forced the Chargers to go for a field goal now.
Superb play by Junior Seau on 3rd and 1. The ball marked back to the 6-yard line, so it was a loss of 2. That'll set up a 24-yard field goal attempt for Nick Kading. Mike Cyphers is the holder. The angle to the right for Kading to snap the ball down. The kick is up, and the kick is good for Nick Kading from 24 yards out. With the score now, the Patriots 14, San Diego 12. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. So Nate Kading has hit 4 field goals for San Diego. The Patriot lead is down to a slim 2 points, 14-12. Kading will be kicking off with a wind, left to right. Back deep to the Patriots at about the 10-yard line. Lawrence Maroney to the near side. To the far side up across the 15 is Willie Andrews. Kading's kickoffs, even with the wind at his back, have not been overly strong. Now the ball will be held by Drayton Florence on this kickoff coming from Nate Kading. 14-12. The Patriots lead is just 2 points with 8:36 to play here in the 3rd quarter. The winner goes to the Super Bowl. The loser goes home. Kickoff by Kading, end over end, and returnable. Coming down to Maroney on the near side at the 12. Left to the 15, to the 20, to the 25, to the 30, and out across the 30 to about the 32-yard line goes Lawrence Maroney. And that's where the Patriots will put the ball in play. Timeout on the field with a score 14-12 Pats on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Today's game brought to you by Kaspersky Lab, the internet security company delivering premium protection against all internet threats, including viruses, spyware, hacker attacks, and spam. Available wherever computer software is sold. 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 33-yard line. They lead 14-12. They're out of the huddle with a double tight end offense. Lawrence Maroney is the lone running back. Moss to the far side right. In motion left comes Ben Watson. Handoff comes to Maroney to the left side. He's across the 35. He's across the 40. He's across the 45. He's to midfield. He's to the San Diego 49. Lawrence Maroney picking his way and running over people.
That's what the Patriots had to do. They got to start getting that running game going. They had no success with it to speak of in the first half. Got to get it going, and I think this is the start.
Clinton Hart made the tackle. It was an 18-yard run for Maroney. 1st and 10, Patriots at the San Diego 49. Maroney remains the running back. Moss is to the near side left. Twin tight ends piggyback side by side on the left wing. And now
Timeout, New England.
the Patriots have called a timeout.
They're first.
Patriots call a timeout with 7:54 to go in the third quarter. The score 14-12 Patriots. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Patriots apparently called a timeout there because it looked like Randy Moss was lined up in the wrong spot on the field. So now each team has burned a second half timeout. 1st and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 49. Slot to the far side right. Maroney is the lone running back. Kyle Brady is on the left wing. He goes in motion to the right. Tom Brady calling signals on first down. Handoff comes to Maroney to the right, trying to turn it wide. Cuts up the field. He's going to be driven back, stays on his feet, and finally goes down at the 49-yard line. He kept trying to find something, but there was nothing there. San Diego, a good job of stretching it out. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for the Patriots at the Charger 49-yard line. Time remaining, 7:32, and the clock running here in the third quarter. 14-12 Patriots. They come out of the huddle with Moss to the near side left. 3 receivers to the near side, as a matter of fact. Moss, Watson, and Welker. Brady out of the shotgun with an empty backfield. Got Kevin Falk wide to the far side right. 2nd and 10 Patriots. Direct snap to Brady. Back to throw. Pump fakes. Now looking left. Now fires to the near side. It is caught by Randy Moss inside the 35. Down to the 31-yard line goes Randy Moss. Great job by Brady on the pump fake. An 18-yard completion. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. First reception for Randy Moss. 1st and 10 at the Charger 31. Moss to the far side right. Then Watson on the left wing. Maroney the lone running back. Watson in motion from left to right. Brady, handoff to Maroney coming to the right side. Cuts it back to the left at the 30. He's at the 25. He's to the 20. Spins it down to the 20-yard line, and the Patriot first down. Another outstanding piece of running by Lawrence Maroney.
Oh, if he'd made the last cut,
he was gone.
Outside instead of inside, it looked like it would have just opened up for him. Yeah.
So it's the 1st and 10 at the Charger 20-yard line. 6 minutes to go, third quarter. Pats lead 14-12. Moss to the far side right. Evans the fullback. Maroney the tailback in the eye. 1st and 10 at the San Diego 20-yard line. Watson is tight to the left. Brady the handoff to Maroney coming to the left side. Slips through a tackle, gets inside the 15, down to the 14-yard line. Goes big Lawrence Maroney. He's brought down there in a combination tackle by Antonio Cromartie and Stephen Cooper, the Wareham native. Ball marked inside the 15 to the 14-yard line of San Diego. Make that a 6-yard gain. 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots at the Charger 14. With that, Evans goes out. And in the ball game is Steven Spock as an extra tight end. 2nd down and 4 for the Patriots at the Charger 14. To the near side left is Moss. On the left wing is Watson. Maroney is the lone running back. Patriots employing 3 tight ends. Watson in motion to the right. Brady the handoff to Maroney to the right. Cuts it back to the left. Gets down to the 10-yard line. And that's where he's brought down at the 10. Making the tackle for San Diego on the bottom of the pile was Sean Phillips, the linebacker. Ball marked to the 10-yard line. The Patriots, well, let's see. Do they have a first down, or are they going to bring the chain out? It is a first down, Patriots. 1st and 10. 1st and goal to go from the 10 to the Pats.
Well, much to the delight of the offensive line, they've run Maroney 3 times, and he's been very productive.
Evans is the fullback. Maroney the tailback in the eye. Moss to the near side left is the only wideout. 1st and goal at the San Diego 10. Handoff to Maroney to the right. He gets spun around and downed at the 10-yard line. Tough hit as San Diego came crashing up to the line of scrimmage with Matt Wilhelm on the stop for the Chargers. And he got some help as well from Sean Phillips. It'll be 2nd and goal to go Patriots at the Charger 10-yard line. Maroney in the second half has 40 yards rushing, had only 16 in the first half. Second and goal at the San Diego 10. Now wide receivers. Two to the near side left, and now Moss comes in motion from right to left. Brady in the shotgun on second and goal at the San Diego 10. Falk is to his right. Direct snap to Brady. Looks, fires over the middle. It is caught by Wes Welker to the 1-yard line.
Well, almost the same kind of play with the same action when they hit Jabbar Gaffney with that touchdown. It's in the same area of the playing field as well.
They mark it actually at the 2-yard line, so it's third and goal to go for the Patriots at the San Diego 2. Third and goal for the Pats. This drive started at their own 33. The Patriots are 4 of 8 in third down conversions. Taking their time in the huddle, they break. Moss to the far side right, Welker in the right side slot, Gaffney to the near side left on the wing. Brady in the shotgun, Falk to his left. Third and goal at the San Diego 2. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. He's got it. The throw. Looks right. Now comes back to the left. Now fires over the middle. Intercepted in the end zone. Picked off in the end zone and brought down at about the 2-yard line. The interception by Antonio Cromartie. And so the Patriots with a chance to increase the lead. Tom Brady throws his third interception of the game.
Tom did not see him at all, and wow. Boy, what a
tough break there.
Play.
With the score still 14-12 Patriots, let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. So on third and goal at the San Diego 2, Brady throws his third interception of the game, and the Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 4. Patriots lead 14-12. Neal the fullback. Turner the tailback in the eye for San Diego, first and 10. Handoff comes to Turner to the left side. Breaks it across the 10. Out to the 15 to the 16-yard line. And a first down goes Michael Turner before Rodney Harrison brings him down. And so an uncharacteristic mistake by Tom Brady prevents the Patriots from going up 21-12. Rivers with again Neal and Turner in the backfield. On first and 10 at his own 16, the headline and a gain of 3. Mike Vrabel is there to make the stop for the Patriots. A 3-yard gain for Michael Turner. Second down and 7 for San Diego. Ball marked at the Charger 19-yard line. Chargers come out of the huddle and to the line of scrimmage. Rivers will operate out of a shotgun. Has Aaron Sproles to his right in the backfield on second down and about 7. From their own 19. Rivers takes the direct snap. He's back to throw. Steps up into the pocket. Being chased. Fires upfield. It is incomplete. Intended for Antonio Gates. That'll bring up a third down and a long 6 for San Diego from just outside their own 19-yard line. Second, 2 of 8 on third down conversions, and this is a huge one right now. Chargers break the huddle. Far side left, Chambers. Near side right, Jackson. Third down and about 7 for San Diego at their own 19. Rivers takes the shotgun snap. Fourth down and the Chargers are forced to punt. The wind seems to have calmed down. Back at the 30 is Wes Welker. The kick is away. It's a short one. They're going to let it bounce inside the Patriot 35 to about the 33-yard line, and that's where the Patriot offense will come onto the field. A 42-yard punt by Seifert. Brady comes out with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the near side left, 2 to the far side right. Brady on first and 10 at his own 33. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap from Dan Copen. San Diego 5-man front with the right corner linebacker Sean Merriman up. Now he backs off. Looks, fires near side. Caught by Heath Evans at the 40, 45. And up to the 46-yard line goes the fullback Heath Evans. First and 10. Their own 46. Maroney the running back. The lone wide receiver to the near side left is Randy Moss. First and 10 Pats at their own 46, leading 14-12. It's a delayed handoff to Maroney to the right, cuts it back to the left, and gets it up to the 49-yard line, and a gain of 3 with Ryan Bingham making the tackle for the San Diego Chargers. It'll be a second down for the Patriots from around the 49-yard line, their own 49. They mark it closer to the 50-yard line, so it's a gain of 4. And it'll be a second down and 6 for the Patriots with 20 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Second down and 6 for the Patriots. And apparently they're going to let the clock run out in this third quarter and take the win at the end of 3 quarters. From inside the Mitsubishi Motors broadcast booth in this AFC Championship game, the score is the Patriots 14, San Diego 12. total yardage through 3 quarters. Patriots 85 yards rushing, 146 passing, 231 yards. San Diego 93 rushing, 162 passing, 255 yards. The Patriots have turned it over 3 times. The Chargers have turned it over twice. It is a 2nd down and 6 for the Patriots from midfield. Brady in the shotgun with an empty backfield. 3 receivers bunched up to the far side left. Patriots trying to go left to right here in the 4th and final quarter. Direct snap to Brady. Fires left. It is complete to Welker on the receiver screen at the 50, 45, 40, and out of bounds on the far side of the field goes Wes Welker. The quick screen out to the left gets him a 1st down to the Charger 40-yard line.
That's where they had the 3 wide stacked up. They all made their moves and ran their routes crisscrossed and left Welker open on the sideline. And then they had some blocking upfield as well because of that formation.
1st and 10, Patriots at the San Diego 40. Brady has Maroney in the backfield with Moss wide to the near side right. Watson in the right slot. The handoff comes to Maroney. Cuts it upfield at the 35. Breaks the tackle up to 30. Turns it outside. He's cutting back inside of the 25. He's at the 20. He's to the 19-yard line. Lawrence Maroney. Oh, brilliant running.
What a dangerous runner he is in the open field. He just works so hard to get into the open field, and then he does his dance. And I'll tell you what, he really dances to his music.
They mark it at the 20-yard line, and it's a 1st and 10 Patriots at the San Diego 20. That was a 20-yard run for Lawrence Maroney, as the Patriots running game is picking up steam here in the 2nd half. They lead 14-12 with 14 minutes to go in the game. Gaffney to the far side left, 3 receivers to the near side right. Brady in the shotgun, Maroney to his left in the backfield. 1st and 10 at the Charger 20. Back to throw. It's a screen on the left to Maroney. Gets a block. He's down inside the 20 to the 15. Driving out of bounds on the far side of the field goes Lawrence Maroney. Let's see where they mark him out. They're going to mark him out just at about the 11-yard line. So they're going to be 2nd and 1, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring a touchdown. And the timeout has been taken. Who called the timeout? San Diego? Injury timeout. Okay, we got an injured player. And the injured player is where? I can't even see him.
Yeah,
on the far
right
side.
Okay,
It's on the 15-yard line. With the score 14-12 Patriots, let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. It is 2nd down and 1 for the Patriots at the Charger 11. Moss to the far side left. Twin tight ends on the right wing. Maroney, the running back, takes the handoff to the right, cuts it back to the left. He's got a 1st down. He's on his feet down to the 6-yard line, where it's 1st and goal to go. Patriots. Lawrence Maroney to the Chargers 6-yard line.
Boy, he's awfully slippery in the 2nd half because people are getting their hands on him and they're sliding off. And he keeps twisting and turning, and he continues to go forward with that ball. He's having himself a big 2nd half.
They mark it at the 7. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the eye. 1st and goal to go. Handoff to Maroney, tries to cut to the left, gets it close to the 5, and is brought down by a host of San Diego tacklers as he started right and then tried to quick step left and was brought down. They're going to mark it, I believe, at the 6-yard line. Let's see. Yep, they mark it right at the 6, so it's a gain of a yard. 2nd and goal to go at the San Diego 6-yard line. With that, the Chargers bring in an extra defensive back. It is Moss to the far side left. 3 receivers to the near side right. Brady in the shotgun. Falk to his left. 2nd and goal to go at the Chargers 6. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. 14-12, the Patriots lead, looking to add to the lead. Brady calling signals. Watson comes in motion right to left. Direct snap to Brady. Back to throw. Steps. Looks. Fires. End zone. Touchdown! Touchdown to Wes Welker! With 12:15 to go in the game. Brady, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Welker. For Brady, his 2nd touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots come up big when they really had to.
Well, I'll tell you, Tom, had the time he needed to wait for Welker, and you got to give credit to the protection that he got to give him that time, especially in such a key situation and position so close to the goal line.
The extra point attempt coming from Steven Gostkowski. The ball down. The kick is up, and it works. on Paxton's snap to Hansen's hold. The Gostowski's kick. The teams head back upfield. Timeout on the field with 12:15 to go in the game, and the score now. The Patriots 21, San Diego 12 on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. The Patriots go 67 yards in 8 plays. With Tom Brady's second touchdown pass of the game, this one going to Wes Welker, giving the Pats a 21-12 lead with 12:15 to go in the game. Kicking off left to right, Stephen Gostowski. Darren Sproles is deep at the 5-yard line. Gostowski into it, end over end, a booming kickoff. It chases Sproles all the way back, 3 yards deep, going to run it out. Right side at the 5, to the 10, to the 15. Cut down at the 15-yard line. Down making the tackle, Kelly Washington. Eric Alexander. Alexander, 52. Good hit. Good hit.
Sure was. I'll tell you, because Sproles was getting it going, and he looked like he was going to try to rip it back, and you needed someone like that to come in there at that particular moment and keep them inside the 20 as well.
Alexander, one of the Patriots' better special teams players, making the hit. 1st and 10, San Diego at their own 16. Try to go right to left. Rivers has gone all the way at quarterback. LaDainian Tomlinson has hardly played at all because of knee injury. The running back is Michael Turner. Rivers back to throw on 1st down. Steps up, fires to the right. It is caught up at the 30-yard line to the 32, and finally driven back from the 32. But the gain for the 1st down to wide receiver Chris Chambers, the former Miami Dolphin. The Chargers got him during the season for a 2nd-round draft pick, and he's been a very valuable cog in the Charger offense. Ball marked up to the 33-yard line. 1st and 10, San Diego at their own 33. Patriots leading 21-12. Neal, the fullback, is offset right. The running back is Michael Turner on 1st and 10 at their own 33. Rivers back to throw. Looks, fires down the field. It is incomplete. Coming in behind and to the right of Chris Chambers at the Patriot 45-yard line.
Yeah, he had him open, and he was breaking in over the middle, and Rivers just threw it behind him. In fact, he had to reach back, Chambers, and try to make a one-handed stab. But then again, the pressure is probably making him throw it a little sooner than he wants to, and the anticipation part then gets a little testy.
The Patriots did have a good pass rush on that play. 2nd down and 10, San Diego at their own 33. Turner, the lone running back, slot to the near side left for San Diego. Malamala is on left wing. He goes in motion to the right. Rivers back to throw on play action, giving ground, rolling to his left, and he downs it. Yeah. And let's see, was he out of the tackle box or not?
He said he was, I think, the referee. But anyway, 3-man rush. See, the
number 43 is in the area and vicinity of pass.
What did he say? There was a receiver there? Yeah. All right, so this time the Patriots had 5 men lined up, but only 3 men rushed, so they changed off. The other 2 downs were pressure on Rivers, but this time they played coverage, so they're just kind of crossing up the quarterback, and they're effective in doing it.
Out of a shotgun formation, Rivers on 3rd down and 10 from his own 33. Slot to the near side left, try to go right to left, direct snap to Rivers, back to throw, steps up, fires down the field. It is caught across midfield at the Patriot 48-yard line on a San Diego 1st down. I believe it was Vincent Jackson making the catch. That's where Merriweather brought him down with Randall Gay, and it'll be a 1st down San Diego as Phillip Rivers gets them the 1st down on 3rd and 10, completes it to the Patriot 49-yard line.
Boy, that's a big conversion for them, 3rd and 10, and they pick up about 20. So caught the receiver on a turn-in pattern, and not the tight coverage you might expect.
Inside of 11 minutes to play in the game. 1st and 10, San Diego. Rivers back to throw on 1st down. Fires to the right. Caught there by Antonio Gates. He is cut down at the 40-yard line. About a yard shy of a 1st down. Rodney Harrison making the tackle on Antonio Gates. It'll be a 2nd down and 1 for San Diego at the Patriot 40-yard line. Chargers playing the Patriots tough as we expected they would. You don't go into Indianapolis and win without being a good team, and that's what the Chargers are. It is 2nd down and 1 for San Diego at the Patriot 40-yard line. Now the fullback is Pinnock. The tailback is Turner. The handoff comes to Turner to the left. He spins off one hit. Vincent Wilfork couldn't wrap him up, and he got it for the 1st down to the Patriot 36-yard line. where Jarvis Green and Teddy Bruschi combined on the tackle. But it's a first down San Diego at the Patriot 36-yard line. Time remaining, 9:51 in the clock running. Patriots leading 21-12. Chargers out of the huddle. Rivers has the fullback offset right. Again with Turner, the tailback, or the I-back. Tight end Gates on the right wing comes in motion to the left. Rivers back to throw. Dumps it over the middle, and it is incomplete. He got rid of it a little too quickly because of a hard rush coming. Ty Warren was really pressuring up the middle. Somebody might have got a hand on it, and the pass fell incomplete, intended for Antonio Gates. It'll be second down and 10 San Diego at the Patriot 36-yard line. That stops the clock with 9.5 minutes to go in the game, and the Patriots leading 21-12. Chargers break the huddle. To the near side left, Vincent Jackson. To the far side right, Chris Chambers. Turner, the lone running back. Two tight ends out there for San Diego on 2nd and 10. Rivers is back to throw. Looks, fires down the middle. It is incomplete off the hand of Rodney Harrison, who nearly had himself an interception. It was intended for Antonio Gates. But again, Rivers threw the ball in behind him, Gino.
Yeah, and this time he was rolling out to the right and throwing back over the middle. And he just has not been an accurate passer while he's moving. How much that knee is bothering him. He's got a big brace on there. You can see it. And it's hampering his mobility to some extent.
They're 3 of 10 in third down conversions. Third down and 10 at the Patriot 36. Rivers in the shotgun. Matamaliuna to his left. Running back is Sproles to his right. Back to throw. Gets rid of the football. It's incomplete. Rodney Harrison was all over him as he got rid of the football.
Yeah, he came in clean on the edge. And he got right in his face.
Fourth down. And San Diego was forced to punt. So the Patriot defense, after giving some ground to get to the 36-yard line, or let the Chargers get to the Patriot 36, the Patriot defense stiffens up. And they force San Diego to punt. Back deep for the Patriots is Kevin Falk inside the 10-yard line. Standing at the 50 to punt right to left, Mike Cyphers. 9:21 to go in the game. Pats lead 21-12. Cyphers averaging 46 yards a punt. Tries to pooch punt this one. It's coming to the near side. Falk calls for a fair catch and takes it at around his 12 or 13-yard line. That was only a 22-yard punt. With the score 21-12 Patriots. Let's take a timeout on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. So the Patriots have it, first down, 10 yards to go at their own 13-yard line. They're trying to go left to right with 9 minutes and 13 seconds remaining in the ball game. The Patriots lead 21-12. Tom Brady has touchdown passes to Jabbar Gaffney and Wes Welker. Lawrence Maroney has run for a touchdown. Maroney's had a big second half. Patriots come out of the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 13. Evans, the fullback, Maroney, the tailback in the eye. Double tight ends, the handoff to Maroney, trying to turn it wide left. Turns the corner across the 15 to the 20-yard line and out of bounds on the far side of the field at the 25-yard line. Lawrence Maroney goes 12 yards and a Patriot first down.
Well, he made that look awfully easy as he went out to the edge, turned the corner upfield, down the sideline, so a nice 12-yard pickup.
Ran it to the short side of the field. The ball is on the far hash mark. Patriots huddle up back at the 20-yard line, down inside, 9 minutes to go in the game. Pats break the huddle. Brady brings him out. Maroney, the lone running back. Got Moss in the right side slot this time. For the Patriots, Welker is wide. 1st and 10 Patriots at their own 25. Brady back to throw. Stands in the pocket. It's going to be sacked. Back at the 15-yard line. And that is the first sack of the game for the Chargers. Stephen Cooper, the middle linebacker, coming in to get Brady. They mark it back at the 17-yard line, so it's a loss of 8. And it'll bring up second down and 18 for the Patriots from their own 17-yard line.
Yeah, it's almost like he saw it coming, and there was nothing he could do about it as two linebackers came running right up on each side of the center, and they came up in those gaps and right up the middle. Tom had nowhere to go. Couldn't bounce out, and he couldn't step forward.
Falk is the running back to the left of Brady in a shotgun. Slot to the near side right. 2nd and 18. Brady gives ground. It's a screen pass to the right side, complete to Kevin Falk. He's on his feet out across the 20 and slips and goes down at about the 25-yard line. there for San Diego was Stephen Cooper to make the stop. And it'll bring up a third down for the Patriots from the 25. Make it the 24 where they mark it. So it's 3rd and 11 for the Patriots from their own 24. 7 minutes and 40 seconds to go in the football game. 21-12, the Patriots lead. Huge third down play coming here. Brady's in the shotgun. Falk is to his right. 3 receivers to the far side left. Pat's trying to go left to right. 3rd down and 11. Brady awaiting the shotgun snap. The Chargers are showing a couple of defensive backs up at the line of scrimmage showing blitz. 3rd and 11. Brady awaiting the snap. He's got it. Back to throw. Giving ground. Flares it right. Falk, a diving grab to the 35-yard line. Diving catch by Kevin Falk at the 35-yard line. Is it enough for a first down? Let's wait and see. Yes, it's enough for a first down.
What a catch.
Wow, a diving catch by Kevin Falk for the Patriots' first down to their own 35-yard line on 3rd and 11.
Well, it required a touch pass, and Tom Brady delivered. He just lobbed it over, dropped it down into an open area where Kevin Falk was going, and it was just enough to have them both connect.
1st and 10 at their own 35. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the eye. Handoff comes to Maroney, trying to turn the corner to the right. He's spun out and down at about the 36-yard line. Gain of only a yard. But he, of course, keeps the clock running with 6:20 to go in the football game. San Diego has 2 timeouts remaining. So do the Patriots. Right now, the Patriots hold the lead and the ball at 21-12, 2nd down and 9 from their own 36-yard line. The ball is on the near hash mark. One of these teams will be heading to Glendale, Arizona, just outside of Phoenix in 2 weeks for Super Bowl 42. And the other one will be going home for the season. Now Heath Evans checks into the ball game, and he goes out wide to the far side left. Brady, 3 receivers to the far side, and the Chargers have called a timeout. The Chargers have just burned a timeout. That leaves them with only 1 timeout remaining with 5:49 to go in the game. Timeout on the field with a score. The Patriots 21, San Diego 12 on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. 5:49 left to play in the football game. 21-12, the Patriots lead. They have it 2nd down and 9 at their own 36-yard line. The ball is on the near hash mark. The Patriots are trying to go left to right. And the wind is at their backs. Stallworth, far side left. Moss, near side right. Brady shotgun. Running backs flank to either side, and now out of the backfield in motion left goes Welker. Direct snap to Brady. Play action fake. Fires left. It is caught there by Dante Stallworth. Started going the wrong way. Now he heads upfield across the 40 to the 41, 42-yard line. He caught the ball and went back about 2 yards and then started to go upfield.
Yeah, he got bounced or hit, which I think forced him to go back just to maintain his balance. Otherwise, he was going to go down on the ground.
So it's a 3rd down and 3 for the Patriots from their own 42. They have to get to their own 45. 5 minutes and 29 seconds and the clock running. Brady sends Moss to the far side left as twin receivers piggyback to the near side right. Falk is to the right of Brady in the backfield. 3rd down and 3. Direct snap to Brady. Looking. Now fires over the middle. It is caught by Kevin Falk. First down at the 50, to the 45, to the 44 of San Diego goes Kevin Falk. Oh, what a great player this kid is.
He's a lot of player, Gil. A lot of player.
Do it all.
And he's just got the great football instinct, and he got everything else to go with it. He complements this team in so many ways.
8 receptions for 87 yards for Kevin Falk in this ball game. 1st and 10 Patriots at the Charger 44, and we're inside 4 minutes and 40 seconds to play. Evans is the fullback. Maroney is the tailback in the eye. Double tight end offense. 1st and 10 Pats at the San Diego 44. Brady taking his time calling signals, letting the time tick away. Handoff comes to Maroney to the left side. Turns upfield and gets it down close to the San Diego 41 before he goes down. Over to make the tackle for the Chargers, Olshansky. On the stop, Matt Wilhelm. And it'll be a 2nd down for the Patriots at the San Diego 42. 2nd down and 7. Maroney now has 20 carries for 101 yards in the ball game. Well, Maroney has carried it for over 100 yards for the 2nd playoff game in a row. Patriots now with 3:56 remaining in the game. 2nd down. and 8 at the Charger 42. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the I. Moss to the far side left. That's trying to go left to right. Maroney the handoff to the right. Smacks it up across the 40, and he's down to the San Diego Charger 37-yard line. That'll bring up third down and short yardage for the Patriots, and the Chargers have just called their final timeout.
Yeah, they got to get what's left on the clock and see if they can do something and make a stop here, and then force the Patriots to make a decision. But they need some time on the clock to have any hopes of any kind of scoring comeback.
The ball is at the San Diego 36. The Patriots have to get to the Charger 34, so it'll be third down and 2. The Patriots are 6 of 11 on third down conversions. Charger defense has been stopping third downs with an average of 39%. The Patriots have been converting first downs at an average of 48% over the course of the regular season. So it is third down and 2 for the Patriots at the San Diego 36-yard line. The Chargers have just called their final timeout. Second consecutive game with over 100 yards rushing in the playoffs for Lawrence Maroney. All right, Patriots huddling up back at the 45-yard line. They break the huddle with Randy Moss to the near side right. Kyle Brady is tight to the right. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the I. Third down and 2 for Brady and the Patriots. Brady the handoff to Maroney going to the left. First down on his feet down to the 31 of San Diego goes Lawrence Maroney. First down Patriots. 3.5 minutes and the clock running. The Chargers are out of timeouts. Patriots getting ever closer to Super Bowl 42 with 3:15 and a 21-12 lead. And Gino, you look back to the first half, those 2 times when the Chargers had it first and goal at the 9, and the Patriots forced them into field goals on those occasions, and they're looming very large right now.
Oh yeah, the defense came up big time.
First and 10, Patriots at the San Diego 31. Double tight end offense. Maroney, the running back, takes the handoff, comes up the middle, stays down the 28-yard line, maybe close to the 27 before he's brought down. And the clock continues to run down inside, 2:40 to go in the game. They mark it to the 27-yard line of San Diego, so it'll be second down and 6 for the Patriots at the Charger 27. The Patriots trying to make it 18 wins in a row in this 2007 season, and now in the postseason here in 2008. They are 17-0, and they're 2 minutes and 20 seconds away from going to the Super Bowl for the 4th time in 7 years. Moss to the far side left. Second down and 6 Patriots at the San Diego 27. Watson goes in motion right to left. Handoff comes to Maroney, trying to turn it wide left. He cuts it upfield and gets it down to the San Diego 25 and is thrown back from there. But that's going to take us down to the 2-minute warning with a score. The Patriots 21, San Diego 12. Let's take a timeout. The 2-minute warning is brought to you by NMT Medical, a Boston-based technology company. Patriot fans of you or a loved one been affected by stroke, go to nmtmedical.com. Learn about the Closure 1 clinical trial. Third down and 4 for the Patriots at the San Diego 25-yard line. 2 minutes to go in the game. The Chargers with no timeouts remaining. The Patriots leading 21-12. Patriots huddling up back at the 30-yard line. The crowd has been on its feet practically since the opening kickoff. It's getting colder, of course. Gotten colder as the day's gone on. Wind chill right now is probably down around 0. My feet sort of feel that way. That's who's telling me. All right, Moss to the near side right. Evans the fullback, Maroney the tailback in the I. Third and 4. The handoff to Maroney. Left side, drives it down. First down, Lawrence Maroney to the San Diego 15-yard line. And that should put a cap on it. To the 20-yard line, I'm sorry. First down, Patriots. The San Diego 20. 1:35 and the clock running. The celebration has begun here in Foxborough. The Chargers, with no timeouts remaining, cannot stop the clock. And unless there's a catastrophe, cannot stop the inevitable. Patriots come out of the huddle in the safe formation with Evans right up behind Brady as he takes the snap at center. First and 10 at the Charger 20. Brady takes the snap, goes to one knee. That's our favorite play. Let's pause 10 seconds for station ID on the Safety Insurance WBCN Patriots Rock Radio Network. Second down and 11 at the 21-yard line of the Chargers. Patriots players hugging each other out on the field, Gino. It's a tough one to win, but the one they're going to win. Brady will come up to the line of scrimmage and take a knee. We're inside 40 seconds to go, and that is going to do it. And the Patriots are 18-0, and for the fourth time in 7 years, Super Bowl, here we come. The Patriots, the American Football Conference champions, as they have beaten the San Diego Chargers 21-12. Tom Brady, 2 touchdown passes. Lawrence Maroney, 1 touchdown rushing. And the Patriots defense came up so big early in the game when the Chargers had 2 first and goals at the Patriots' 9-yard line on 2 separate occasions. Both times the Patriots forced them to go for field goals, and that was the ultimate difference. The SBLI no-nonsense players of the game are the Patriots' 2 running backs, Lawrence Maroney and Kevin Falk. Maroney over 100 yards rushing. Falk with nearly 100 yards in pass receptions. SBLI, Teddy Bruschi's choice for life insurance. Call 888-GET-SBLI or visit SBLI.com, the no-nonsense life insurance company of Massachusetts. So Lawrence Maroney and Kevin Falk are our 2 Patriots SBLI no-nonsense players of the game. Maroney, 25 carries, 122 yards rushing, and a touchdown. Kevin Falk, 1 carry, 8 yards, but 8 receptions for 82 yards, including a huge third down reception on a great catch that he made at about the 30-yard line of the Patriots to get them a first down, and red, white, and blue confetti being shot out of machines on the far sideline, and the stand being set up for the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy as AFC champions to Robert Kraft, Bill Belichick, and to the New England Patriots. Tough one to win, Gino, but boy, oh boy, what a football game for these guys.
Well, you know, it was the kind of game that you might expect for a championship game. San Diego Chargers making a dash here at the second half of the season and really qualifying as a contender. So with that, either the Indianapolis Colts or the San Diego Chargers were going to be coming in here thanks to the season that the Patriots had in earning the right to have all the games played at home because they had the best record, and the best record not only in the season but maybe for all time as we continue in that pursuit of a totally perfect season, and that's only 1 game away from being accomplished. But the San Diego Chargers fought the good fight, and they had some nice things going for them offensively, but when it got time to really do the job that they needed to do and get the ball in the end zone, the Patriot defense just stood up and shut the door on them and forced them to kick 4 field goals, and if 2 of those were touchdowns, 1 of them were touchdowns, might have been a different game, but the Patriot defense and the special teams, a couple of plays done by the special teams with some great individual efforts really put the Chargers in a hole where as opposed that they might have better field position in which to run their offense, which was quite productive today. I thought they did well throwing the football and passing it to open receivers. The receivers made most of the catches, and Rivers, for the most part, a gutsy performance on his part, played with a brace on his knee, lacked the mobility that a quarterback really needs, but yet he threw the ball quite well and got it to the receivers for some good gains throughout the game. It's just that they faltered inside the red zone, and a lot of that reason is because of the Patriots defense.
Well, the Patriots held the Chargers to only 3 points in the second half on a Nate Kading 24-yard field goal. That's all the Chargers got today were field goals. Kading hitting from 26, 23, 40, and 24 yards. Lawrence Maroney ran 1 yard for a touchdown in the second quarter. That put the Patriots ahead to stay at 7-3. At halftime, the Patriots were on top 14-9 after Brady threw a touchdown pass of 12 yards to Jabbar Gaffney. And then in the fourth quarter, Brady to Wes Welker or a 6-yard touchdown pass with 12 minutes to go, put the Pats up 21-12, and the defense held the fort the rest of the way. Brady, let's see, he was 22 of 33 for 2 touchdowns, intercepted 3 times. Lawrence Maroney, 25 carries, 122 yards rushing. The Patriots overall had 151 yards rushing, 209 passing, 360 yards offense. San Diego, 205 passing, 107 rushing, 312 yards of offense for the San Diego Chargers. We're going to be having the presentation very shortly. Down on the field. The stage is set up between the 30-yard line and the 20-yard line to our left. It is ringed by security men, and they'll be presenting the Lamar Hunt Trophy, emblematic of the AFC Championship, to Bob Kraft, Bill Belichick, and the Patriots. We're going to read our normal closeout here, but we're going to keep it in order to pick up, of course, the ceremony awarding the trophy to the Patriots. The final score, 21-12 Patriots from the Mitsubishi Motors broadcast booth. Gino Cappelletti, Mark Capello, Roger Holman, Dennis Knutson, Chuck Morrison, Jim Louth, Scott Horrigan, Bill Bracken. This is Gil Santos reminding you that we're going to go to the podium for the award ceremony, and we'll be back again 2 weeks from today for Super Bowl 42 in the state of Arizona at Glendale, Arizona, against the winner of the Giants-Packers game, which is coming up at 6:30, about 25 minutes from now. But the Patriots, Gino, I thought showed great defensive poise in this game, that they, even when the Chargers had it twice, 1st and goal at the 9, the Patriot defense was able to hold and keep San Diego out of the end zone, and as it turned out, that was the difference.
Yeah, and they, I think they crossed up the Charger offense with some of the things that they were doing defensively, and they were mixing it up. So I thought it was great design and great calls made by the Patriots defense as far as what they tried to do when they saw that the position of the Chargers was in such a case. I'm talking about down and distance in there, and they crossed them up one time with a 3-man rush, and they dropped 8 men in coverage, made it very difficult for Rivers to find someone open. I mean, not too many teams can do it like the Patriots can. That's all I can tell you about spreading the field and then having somebody get open, and the ball is put in there immediately by the quarterback. So with that, they were able to just confuse Rivers, I believe, a little bit in what he was trying and what he was looking for and what he was able to do.
On the stage right now, Patriots, let's see, it looks like Junior Seau, Lawrence Maroney, Kevin Falk are all up there. Bob Kraft and Jim Nance of CBS Television, who will be making an announcement, and then they'll give it to Roger Goodell, the NFL commissioner, to make the presentation to Bob Kraft for the Patriots' 4th AFC championship in the last 7 years. Let's go down to the podium. Apparently, we're not quite ready to go to the podium, so let's hang on here a second. All right, we'll get it squared away. Bill Belichick, halftime adjustments, Gino, for the Patriots offensively by he and Josh McDaniels certainly opened up the running game, which was going nowhere in the first half.
Well, they had to stay with it, because it was very important. You saw by their inability to run early in the game that they had difficulty throwing it as well because of that, although they did move the ball somewhat. But, you just got to have some semblance of a running game in order to have the balance and the type of balance that you want. Now, balance doesn't mean 50-50. It doesn't mean you got to run 50% and pass 50%, but you got to have that kind of balance that complements one another. You throw the ball a little bit, opens up the running. But for the early parts of the game, and I got to tell you, this Charger defense ranks right up there as one of the top defenses in professional football, and they have the makings of being a real force in the coming years if they can stay intact and stay the way they are, because they're very active. They got a core of linebackers that can really move around and do all the things that you're asking the linebackers to do. Their down linemen are able to get penetration. They're very strong in their attack, and the secondary is developed into one of the better secondaries. So their defense can carry them a long way.
Well, they came into the game giving up only 107 yards rushing on average. The Patriots grounded out for 151 yards in this ball game, and 100 of those yards
second half. Absolutely.
That's what made the difference in the ball game. Yeah. So the Patriots, for the 4th time in 7 years, are heading to the Super Bowl, and we're just awaiting the presentation of the Lamar Hunt Trophy.
And look at that. The place is still jammed.
Oh, yes.
Everybody is here watching and waiting and cheering on the Patriot players who have been going around the field thanking the fans for their support. And they've done that, and I'll tell you what, it's a nice thing to see, and they can show their appreciation by going around and waving to the fans as well for their support and for the way they feel about this team.
And today was the 149th consecutive sellout, as a matter of fact, here at Foxborough for the Patriots, as they win it by a score of 21-12. Tom Brady 2 touchdown passes, over 120 yards rushing for Lawrence Maroney, almost 100 yards in pass receiving for Kevin Falk, and a defense that did not allow the San Diego Chargers to get in the end zone. You can't say enough about the work of the defense and the special teams. Some big special teams plays were made today as well. Now, we're still waiting for the presentation to be made to Robert Kraft, the Patriot owner, of the Lamar Hunt Trophy as the champions of the American Football Conference.
And you know, we forgot to mention before the game that the honorary captains were John Hanna and Andre Tippett.
That's right.
And they are up on the stage as well, being part of the presentation. So a couple of legends of Patriots lore are up there. Andre Tippett and John Hanna. Hanna, of course, in the Pro Football Hall of Fame. And I got to believe Andre Tippett on his way into the Hall of Fame this year, hopefully.
Jim Nance of CBS getting set to take over the presentation.
All right, James Brown, thank you so much, and welcome back, folks, to the home of the AFC champion, New England Patriots. And now to present the Lamar Hunt Trophy that goes to the AFC champions, let me introduce Hall of Famer John Hanna and Hall of Fame candidate Andre Tippett with the presentation to the Kraft family. Andre?
To the Kraft family, congratulations on the Patriots' victory this afternoon against a great San Diego Chargers team. I'd like to take this time to present to you the Lamar Hunt Trophy, which is annually given out to the champions of the American Conference American Football Conference. Congratulations to the Kraft family, the entire Patriot organization, and its fans, and good luck to you in Arizona.
Thank you, Andre. I would like to congratulate the Chargers and the Spanos family for a great game. They're great competitors, and we thank them very much. Now to all you fans, 18-0. I'm so happy we could win this at home with all of you. It's a great credit to our players and Coach Belichick and his staff that did what never has been done before. Thank you for your support. Why don't you hand that trophy over to Coach Bill Belichick. This remarkable season. Coach, congratulations. This was a hard-fought game today. What did you feel was the difference in the end?
I thought it was the difference in this game was the players. All the credit goes to the players. These guys played great. They played great all year, and they played great today. I'm really lucky to coach this team.
Coach, like Mr. Kraft said, to be able to win this right here at home, and this whole season, you never look beyond any given week, but to have it
18-0 going to the Super Bowl. Congratulations. This really has been special.
Thanks, Jim. Now we can look ahead. Look ahead.
All the best. Thank you, as always.
Ladies and gentlemen, the most valuable player of the National Football League, Tom Brady.
Game, and San Diego played so tough today. When you guys had to do it, those last 2 drives were really special. Tell me about them.
Well, I think there's special guys on this team that have stepped up all season when we needed to, and we've been down late in games, and I think last drive really signified what this team's all about. And the defense played great, held them to just field goals in the red area, and Kevin Falk making those NFL plays of the week on those third down plays. So it's great.
Falk and Maroney, very special performances. How about them both?
Well, they're 2 great backs, and we've been depending on them all season. The way the offensive line played, it's difficult to stop. So our goals are still ahead of us, but we're always happy to hold this trophy up. And now we're going to someplace warm because freezing my you-know-what off.
Yes, we are. Tom Brady, congratulations. Junior Seau. And Lawrence Maroney. Boy, you ripped it up in that second half, Lawrence. Tell me about that.
Well, I got to give first to give the credit to the offensive line and the receivers. They did good blocking, and I just ran for the open holes.
You know, Junior, talking to you a couple of days ago, this was such a special matchup. You talked about destiny and fate. Here you were playing against your hometown team, San Diego. You had all this emotion in your eyes just about the fact that you were going to be out here today. Now that you have this in your hands, tell me what you're feeling.
Well, first off, I'd like to say hi to my hometown, San Diego, and congratulations to the San Diego Chargers. But for the most part, it really hasn't sunk in. You know, and what we're going to do now, we're going to embrace this, and now we have a chance to be part of ever.
How about a comment, you two, about Coach Belichick? We're going to show you a shot of him right here and what he's meant to this team this season. There you are, Junior.
Well, Bill is definitely the best coach ever. But the best thing that we're going to do now, we're going to go back to work and play it one day at a time, and know that these Bostonians deserve everything they're receiving.
Congratulations, guys. They're heading to Arizona and Super Bowl 42. The Lamar Trophy is back in New England's hands again.
Three receivers to the near side left. In motion to the right goes Welker. Off to the right of Brady in the backfield. Direct snap to Brady. Time. Fires over the middle. Down and in. Touchdown, Jabbar Gaffney. Masterful. Brady back to throw. Steps. Looks. Fires. End zone. Touchdown. Touchdown to Wes Welker. With 12:15 to go in the game. Brady, a 6-yard touchdown pass to Welker for Brady's second touchdown pass of the game. And the Patriots come up big when they really have to. Brady will come up to the line of scrimmage and take a knee. We're inside 40 seconds to go. And that is going to do it. And the Patriots are 18-0. And for the 4th time in 7 years, Super Bowl, here we come. The Patriots, the American Football Conference champions, as they have beaten the San Diego Chargers 21-12. As the Patriots huddle up, the lone ray of sunshine is on the back of Heath Evans. He lines up as the fullback. Maroney, the tailback in the air to give us to Maroney to the right, and he plows it in. Touchdown, Lawrence Maroney from a yard out. And the Patriots take the lead with 13:48 to go in the first half. The handoff comes to Maroney, cuts it upfield at the 35, breaks the tackle up to 30, turns it outside. He's cutting back inside of the 25. He's at the 20. He's to the 19-yard line. Lawrence Maroney 3rd and 4. The handoff to Maroney. Left side. Drives it down. First down. Lawrence Maroney to the San Diego 15-yard line. And that should put a cap on it.
And after the game, again, Kevin Falk, when he stepped up to the podium to talk to the press, he wanted to talk about how pleased he was by the Patriots' performance.
We played well enough to win the game. And that's all I can say right now because we haven't watched the film. But I'm pretty sure tomorrow when we come in at 12, we'll have our instructions on our corrections that we need to make.
Pretty nice catch there on that 3rd down.
Hey, I just seen the ball and I just dove for it. It was the opportunity to make a first down or make a play for my team.
Did you know you had to roll? Because if you would stop, you wouldn't have got it.
It was just a natural reaction. Nobody had touched me, so your reaction is just to keep moving.
Can you describe your emotions as the clock was ticking down, and what do you recall doing in that last few minutes?
Once the clock was ticking down, the emotion level just rings real high, and I think the whole team was that way. Just because of the feeling of it. You know, it don't matter how many times you've been there or what you've done over your course of your career. When that moment comes, you can't hold your emotions. You can't hide it.
Have you guys been holding the emotions for 18 games?
I wouldn't say we've been holding it. Because we've been playing to win games to get to this point right now, and at this point right now the emotions is high, and you know.
Explain your T-shirt.
Oh, it's just the saying. We're all brothers from a different mother. That's all. The family, the Patriot family. That's all.
When you see Brady throw 3 interceptions, which he literally has not done all year. Do you think about that at all? Does it in any way shake your confidence? Do you say, "What? You know, this isn't like him"?
I've been with Tom for 8 years, and I think he's thrown 3 interceptions more times than not more than any other quarterback, but he's done it before. So he's the type of quarterback that just shakes it off, and we got to move on. He has trust in his guys that he's throwing the ball to.
They stepped up and made the plays again today, like they have all year, and I really think it was a players' game. They did everything they needed to do to beat an outstanding football team. Congratulate Norv and the San Diego Charger team and organization. They're a tremendous football team. We certainly had to do everything, especially in the second half, that we possibly could to hang on to beat them. So I thought our red area defense stepped up, and of course Lawrence ran well, made some key plays when we needed to, especially that last drive, be able to hang on to the ball and run out the clock for the better part of the fourth quarter. So that was good, and we'll certainly enjoy this one for a few days. Players definitely deserve it. They've worked hard all year, and we'll hopefully be ready to go here later on the end of the week and start getting ready for the trip to Arizona. So.
Bill, Kevin Falk came up with some of the biggest plays of the game, maybe even the season.
He always does. He's been big for us all year. I mean, we've had guys step up all year, and Kevin and Lawrence have done a great job for us. They certainly did today, and Wes, Gaff, they all made big plays. Running behind Light and Mankins. Copen, Kaiser, Neal, and those guys did a tremendous job too. A lot of those runs went behind Watson, so I thought Ben really did a great job blocking for us all day today, and especially in some of those critical situations. Picked up some short yardage goal line runs, and Kyle as well. So got to give a lot of credit to those guys up front, but the runners ran good too. Then Heath as the lead blocker, he did a lot of key blocks for us.
Much more in the second half. What was your thing? Did you just feel like
we just tried to keep them off balance the whole game. We went from 4 wides to 3 tights, from 3 wides to 2 tights and 2 backs. We had a lot of different personnel groups, and we wanted to just try to keep as much balance in the offense as we could, try to make them defend everything. They did a good job. They're tough. They're hard to move the ball against. They're hard to score against, and they played good defense. But in the end, we were able to, fortunately, make a few more plays than they could. So
was that more a reaction than a plan, or?
No, believe it or not, no. Yeah, no, we want to go into the game, trying to force them to defend everything, from our spread offense to our tightened down offense, from the vertical passing game to the intermediate passing game to screens and the whole work. So, I thought Josh and the offensive coaches did a great job of coming up with that. Unfortunately, we, left a few points out there on the field, but again, they're a tough defense. They've been tough all year, and they were tough today.
Well, there you got it. You know exactly what Bill's going to say when he meets the team. He's going to have a tally of the number of points that they should have scored.
Serious NFL Radio 2-minute drill.
I'm Justin Shermany, and we've got two teams from the East heading west for Super Bowl 42 in Arizona, both the Giants and Patriots. Advancing today, Lawrence Tynes, the game-winning 47-yard field goal to give the G-Men the 23-20 overtime win in Green Bay. Corey Webster, the pick of Brett Favre at the Pac-26 to set up the score. Eli Manning, 254 yards on 21 of 40 passing. Plexico Burress, 11 catches for 154 yards. Amani Toomer, 4 catches, 42 yards. And afterwards, he joined NFL Rewind following the win to discuss February 3rd showdown with the Pats.
You know, the old saying is, you know, to be the champ, you got to beat the champ. And we feel like everybody's going to have them, giving them the title already. And, you know, we're going to go out there and have a game down in Glendale and see how it all turns out.
The Giants falling to New England 38-35, Week 17 in New York. Meanwhile, the Pats topping the Chargers 21-12 at home today, becoming the first team in NFL history to go 18-0 in the season. Head coach Bill Belichick not quite ready to celebrate just yet.
There'll be a time and a place to sit back and reflect on it, but you know, right now, I mean, I'm just proud of our team for winning this game and having a chance to go, you know, play for the NFL title.
Lawrence Maroney and the Pats defense, the story. Maroney 122 yards and a score. The D holding San Diego to 3 field goals in 3 trips inside the 10. Tom Brady limited to 209 yards and 2 TDs while throwing 3 picks. Both Phillip Rivers and Antonio Gates playing despite being listed as doubtful for the Chargers. LaDainian Tomlinson leaving after the first drive with that sore left knee. His day ending with just 6 yards on 2 carries and a catch. Coming up next, it's the final hour of NFL Rewind. Next report, 30 minutes. I'm Justin Termini.
Serious NFL Radio 2-minute drill.